Oh, okay. All right. Anyway. We're good.
All right, so we get rolling here.
All right. Yeah. Right. Exactly. This is a brutal. Yes. Sorry, I lost my agenda. Hold on. Sorry. Come back. Nope. That's the wrong thing.
SNAFU. Situation normal. All fouled up. This is SNAFU.
All right. Welcome to another episode of SNAFU. It's episode 107.
Those numbers just keep getting larger.
Just bigger and bigger.
One at a time, folks. It's not going real fast. It feels like we were at 100 not that long ago, which is kind of true. Did we miss one in here? Because it's August.
Yeah, we kind of did.
Yeah, it's been a long summer, you guys.
Well, the last release was July 20th.
Okay, so, I mean, we're still August, technically.
Well, today is the 31st as we record, but it's not going out tonight.
Yeah.
Fine. Maybe we'll try and make it up in September sometime.
Yeah. To be fair, there hasn't been a whole lot dropping because...
It's been very quiet, actually.
Everything has been K47 as far as...
Yeah. 47.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which does seem intriguing. I'm not going to lie. It's some of the shit that's coming out that's pretty cool for it. Oh, did you get a starter? That's right.
I did get a starter, but it did not show up yet, no.
No.
I was going to say that shit's still in pre-order, isn't it?
I thought it was released. I don't know.
You ordered it well before the tariff increase, so hopefully don't get fucked on that front.
Right. Unlike every other miniature company in, England.
Right.
Just trying to sell the United States anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised someone hasn't spun up a factory over here to help with that, but
it's pretty damn expensive.
It's a lot of overhead, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Especially like GW shit, I'm sure is like their stuff is really sophisticated. Yeah. I'm assuming. I actually don't know that, but I'm assuming it is because it's all some kind of crazy plastic.
Well, and the thing is like this problem will sort itself out in 3.5 years, so
Let's hope.
Most likely.
Yeah.
It looks like it's still in pre-order.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say, I feel like it hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Although I did see somebody posting miniatures on our Discord.
It's supposed to come out September 2025, so...
All right, so tomorrow. You expect it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Better be at your house tomorrow or we're all going to be upset. No.
Fair enough.
By the time we record this, I'm sure it'll show up like right after Pat publishes it. Anyway, so 107. We're going to talk Soviets. Yeah, some Soviet stuff that we can talk about. And then we're going to talk about our upcoming tournaments that are... Well, how long, Pat, how far away are they right now?
So you got September, October, and most of November.
I was hoping you were going to have it down to like the day already.
No, because I still have to start pounding the drum for some prize support.
Yeah, that's probably about this time of year, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, God, is that going to be affected by
Yep, probably.
God damn it. Yeah, they got rid of the de minimis. Jeepers, Jiminy.
Right, because you can't, because it's not, like, there's
if it's free, how can they...
Right, if it costs $0, how can they...
20% of free.
Right.
Well, it's going to be 20% of manufactured retail price, whether they give it to us or not.
Oh,
probably. Maybe not. Maybe not. I could be wrong. I'd be very happy if I was wrong.
To be fair, if that were the case, everyone would just send their shit and be like, yeah, it's a gift. It seems like that would be a very easy loophole to
Rubicon is USA. Rubicon USA is in the United States.
Well, and you get stuff from
gaming stores and stuff like that.
Yeah. So. The source has a bunch, but again, they may be reluctant to give up their supply if they're going to be like, I know I'm going to have to pay 20% more to get it back.
I've been kind of squirreling some stuff throughout.
I mean, I probably have a price support. I've got a lot of price support stuff here. We can probably make this year count if we really need to. We can squirrel out our own piles of stuff. I'm like, I probably can see shit right from where I'm sitting. I've been going through a bunch of stuff,
like stuff that at this stage I know I'm just not getting.
Right. I'm like, there's like,
never going to get to that.
Yeah, like Monty's selling his Australian army. I'm like, I don't like. Yeah, no, nobody needs an Australian army right now. Now it's coming eventually, but anyway, it's gorgeous. Monty's listening. If Monty's listening, it is a gorgeous army, though. I saw.
Oh, yeah.
It's freaking
Monty's.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's just trying to make room. Makes sense.
That'd be the only way I could win a painting contest is to
Just get Monty to
Get
paint
Monty.
shit
Get
for
Monty
you.
to paint it for you.
I mean, it's not. It's kind of a legit answer. But anyway, all right. So, yeah, we'll talk about some of our stuff, and then we're going to talk about some. We'll just get into some bolt action shit. We'll get into some trouble before we're done here. Let's start with hobby, though. Pat, what have you been doing?
actually quite a bit. Clubmate Jesse offloaded a whole bunch of foreground stuff that he's had lying around from back when Matt Anderson was still thumping with us.
Sure.
So, like, at least a half dozen of those pre-painted houses.
Nice.
It was
yeah.
all pre-painted? I thought it was all like you had to paint that shit.
No, the foreground is all pre-painted.
Oh, that's sexy.
So, yeah, I'm remembering, I guess I'm figuring out why maybe they went out of business. Their instructions below. Good God.
Yeah.
I mean, they put the
I don't
picture
think
in
that was
there.
it, but-
Well, no, that probably wasn't it. But I was very frustrated halfway through because at least 4 of the things were shown backwards. That became apparent as I was putting in the rest of the pieces. I'm like,
this is a dry
No.
fit first kind of fat company. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. Don't
and then-
don't glue that shit right away.
well, and then to get the walls together, you know, you got to hold it together with frickin' hobby clamps and
Oh, I use
frickin'
rubber bands. Yeah. Rubber bands are great for that shit. I'm going to go out on a leap here. The reason why companies like that don't stay in business is because like creative people usually aren't great business people. They make a really good product. That shit was super cool.
Well, I know
but,
they went out of business
usually,
at least 3 times.
Yeah, right. They saved themselves a couple times there, but
Right.
yeah,
Yep.
right in the end, you still need someone business savvy to help run companies like that to make them
Profitable.
profitable,
Yep.
or at least sustainable. Like they don't necessarily need to make a ton of money, but
They got to make some money.
Right, you got to make enough money to pay the friggin' lights and
Right.
to keep your roof over your head. But
Well, the trouble I had is, so I had one of their wall kits, which I mean they're really nice once they go together. But I'm like, oh, what if I need like 6 more inches of wall?
you won't get it.
Yeah.
I even checked on
Sorry.
eBay and like nothing. I'm like,
Which,
crap.
if you could send me a picture of which walls, I might have some.
Okay.
I might. I don't remember what I have for who I ordered from where, but I got a bunch of. I don't think I probably have Zolk walls now that I think about
that
it,
could
but
be it.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
I mean, I'll make them work. And then I
Right.
finally got the St. Marie Anglaise church painted.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm just putting some finishing touches on that. Like I'm actually going to put, get the clock painted white and then put like the 1 a.m. time on it from the longest
Sure.
day. Mm-hmm. So, and then I got to figure out how to make a paratrooper stuck on the side of it. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make a parachute.
Undershirt dipped in PVA glue draped across it, but it'll be permanent.
Well,
It's
yeah, that's the
permanent, yeah.
point. Yeah, it will be. I mean, anytime you use this for bolt action, you might as well have the guy hanging on.
Right?
So,
Now, if you use it for Saga, you're like, wait, what?
yeah.
Right.
Well, right. That'd be a little jarring. But I don't have that problem. I haven't
true.
ventured
True enough.
into Saga yet. So, yeah, I'm going to try and do that. And then I'm also fighting the tariff embargo as I ordered some stuff that was still under the de minimis when it was a thing. But it's coming very slowly, and I keep getting updates from it. It cleared customs, and now it's supposed to be arriving September 11th. I'm like, what are they shipping it on? A turtle?
Yes.
Yes.
So I found someone does some printed parachutes that like are kind of like on the ground, half catching wind, so they're kind of harshly inflated.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I figured dropping a couple of those around there is gonna sell it pretty good. So I should help sell the theme. I'm thinking.
Very nice.
So then I started putting together. Yeah, I saw that guy, but he doesn't really exist.
He's an STL dude.
Oh, okay.
So yes, he exists. I'm sorry. For radio listeners, I found a parachute guy that you can just make a print of, but
Okay.
he's not super detailed, but it
He's
could
not.
work.
I'd rather have someone send me one of their paratrooper sprues, and I'll just put them
just
together.
figure out his legs.
Yeah,
Sure, that's fair.
yeah. Shouldn't have him kneeling. I don't think.
That would be weird. Yeah,
the crouch position.
just hanging there, and just bizarre.
Yeah, I've also retired my 3D printer. It just wasn't.
You gave up on it.
I gave up on it. The best thing, and even mediocre quality, I was getting bases out of it. I'm like, this thing's just too out of date.
That's a couple bucks, save. It's not worth the stress, but
it's just it's I've had the thing for at least 6 years. So longer than that.
You just got to know when to cut your losses.
Right. Well, and like in the new ones, if you're really itching, like the new ones are like twice as fast and like seemingly like out of the box ready. Where they're just making just leaps and bounds difference between 6 years ago and today.
Oh yeah, like the one I had was a kit.
Right. Well, now it's like you go buy the freaking bamboo one, and it's like it's self-leveling. You just like plug it in, and it's ready to roll.
And the detail is significantly improved.
And it's significantly better detail, and it's probably 4 times faster.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
So I've got that table is almost complete. I'm now getting down to where I'm doing the courtyard, and I want to kind of figure out how I want to do some trees, because if you look at the movie clip, they have singular, very tall trees, and I'm like, okay, so I can make it correct, or I can make it easier to play bolt action on. I'm going to make it easier to play bolt action on, so I'm just going to have a couple of clusters of light woods in that area.
Right.
So
we have seam sniffers and exhaust huffers, and what are we going to call the movie people? They're like, this doesn't match the movie.
Everyone else. Geez.
Everyone else, yeah.
Right. They're film snobs or something. I don't even. They got to have a good name. It's not as good as exhaust huffers, but whatever.
No, right. I don't. Well, then they can go play on their own theme board, I guess.
Exactly.
Right. Well, that's fair.
I'm just trying to catch something that's going to get the flavor of what the Hollywood movies are for our Operation SNAFU.
Right on.
And boy, I mean, that church takes up a quarter of the table.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Just wow.
It is the Brute Squad.
After I release this, I'll take a picture of the work in progress, and yeah, between all the foreground buildings that I have on it, and by the time I put the roads down and then a courtyard and some walls, be like, okay, like 4 trees and we're good.
Multi-launchers will have fun.
That's one of those where you have to put instructions next to the table that this is not one building.
There's 3 buildings, yeah.
It's at least 3 buildings.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, and then I started working on my Stoogs? What do we decide we call them?
Stews. I mean, it's just Stewies. Yeah, I don't know. Stoogs, I think, are what they're supposed to be.
It's like a tug with an S in front of it, so Stug.
It's very Stug? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the German short little guy.
Right.
With the medium howitzer on it.
Yeah, the no turret.
Yep. The assault gun.
With that medium howitzer on it, that's definitely a stew, because that's HTUH instead of HTUG.
There you go.
Oh my god. The world.
Exactly.
Do you know the shit? I don't know the shit. I can't. But anyway, so you got the howitzer one you're making for your German
I'm making 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
So I've got one that's got the medium howitzer, and I've got one that's got the medium AT gun.
Got it. Okay.
So, there's like, and if you put the Panzer Ace on the one with the medium AT gun, there's 400 points, so I'm not sure what point level I'll play that at.
Never, probably.
I don't know about that. I want to get them to the table, so that'd be pretty fun. I started putting those together, and I did got the lower chassis together, drop a bunch of washers in there, and drop some plaster Paris in there, just because I really hate how light some of those models are. I like my models to have a little heft. Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to actually sneeze and shoot your tank across the table.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll actually sneeze and go, ew, I need to wipe that off.
Well, yeah, or gross either way. But
Jesus.
I just sneezed on my opponent. It doesn't matter where the tank is.
Right, there you go. That's the better way to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's where I'm at.
Wow. So,
yeah, I got motivated when I had all those. When Jesse dropped off all those kits. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Sure. So
I can motivate you some more. I got a whole bunch of boxes of shit that I don't know that I'm ever going to get to either.
Okay.
just
I got my own boxes of shit. I'm not going to get to.
I've got terrain from companies that don't exist anymore. Like, oh shit! Like, not even foreground other companies that I've never. I don't even remember who the fuck they are. Like, anyway,
Nice.
Yeah, my hobby's been dry. It's summer. I got kids. Like, it's been nuts.
Yep.
We just went camping. We've been doing stuff. I did, however, introduce my kids to miniature painting, which I thought was hilarious. They're learning. They're getting the ideas down. They're figuring stuff out. They're not great yet, but they're little kids, so don't have a lot of expectations. I've found a use for lots of models that I was like, I don't know what I'm ever going to do with this copy of Rune Wars that I've never, got from Adepticon 8 years ago or whatever that was.
Yep.
But I'm just like, here, break it open. You can put all these things together. Good luck. So yeah, they've been doing that. Took them over to the source and showed them the mecha, and they're like, "What is this?" Their eyes were wide open.
Nice.
I bet.
So their Lego table has now become their miniatures painting table, which is great because they're also using all my old paints that I've just been seeing in a box in the basement, which is great. So
nice.
Yeah, my only casualty so far has been that they needed a steel color, and it was as a Vallejo drop bottle, and they somehow got all the paint out of the tube before I found it. I was like, dude, you need 2 drops. But they got the ounce and a half that was in there. They got it all out.
Actually, that's
fucking
pretty
bottle
impressive.
was dry. Yeah, the bottle was dry. I was like, okay. I'm like, guess I will be monitoring your use of my good paints now. But whatever. Yeah. So they're having a blast with it, and I'm having a blast with helping them figure stuff out. So, other than that, I mean, I've been working on random models here and there. I have not touched the German army. I cleaned my hobby space, and I think my German army ended up under another army.
Ugh.
And it's I have the system of how I paint shit. So I buy
Please see episodes 1 through 106.
right, yeah, probably. So I buy bamboo utensil holders as a way to to store a project. So if I got more than one project going on, I actually have 3 projects going on my desk right now. But so I'll store an army in that, and then they end up stacking up, just depending on what's going on. Because I had paused the German army to work on I was going to try and make it to, there's a local Saga event that a bunch of our guys go to, and I wanted to try and go to it this year, but I'm not getting that army painted in time, so I'm just not going to go this year. Maybe I'll go next year. We'll see. But anyway, so that took priority, and then it's just been sitting there because it's summer, and I've been hanging out outside because it's gorgeous out right now. So
Yeah, as far as Minnesota summer goes, this is pretty awesome.
dude, it became mosquito season at our house today. I swear to God, they were trying to lift my kid and take it away today. They were so bad.
It is the state bird.
It was bad today. It has been pretty mild all summer, but today was
All that rain we had a week ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up north when it happened, so
Yeah.
I missed that. Actually, I did miss it. We got it up there too.
I was going to say, according to the story, you found it just fine.
Yeah. The water made it inside our tent just fine.
Which is always a treat for camping.
It's usually, especially the first night, because it usually sets a bad tone for the rest of the trip. But I think we were able to dry ourselves out, so it wasn't so bad. But
Good.
yeah, so that's all the hobbying I've been doing. How about you, Jeff? I know you're doing some 1-to-1 terrain building over there. But...
Yeah, that's taking all my time here. I'm literally living in my basement living room and my office because everything else is getting remodeled, and I can see it, and it looks wonderful. I'm going to have great hobby space whenever they get done.
Nice.
Oh boy.
But until then, it's pretty much everything's in a box. And
What was the projected end date of that?
They're supposed to be done end of October.
Okay, that's not that far away.
And I think, knock on wood, I think they're going to make it.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's a lot done here for, drywall, and hardwood floors are in. Now we just got to get the cabinetry in, and doors in, paint, mudded and taped. They got that done, so we got paint. So,
Okay.
and the siding's almost all on. So it's
Okay. That's pretty.
It's going.
They might be done before the end of October. It sounds like they could be done soon.
The last 10% takes 90% of the time.
That punch list at the
exactly.
end sucks.
That punch list at the end is going to suck.
But you might be able to have some of your space back.
I might have exactly right. Yeah, so I'm really hoping that.
Get some paint on the walls, and you might be able to live in the space again.
Yep.
Do you have some kind of dedicated 3D printing space then? Or is that just part of your hobby room?
That's just going to be part of the hobby room.
Okay.
But I'll have 2 3D printers back there, so that's doing good. And I got a P47 Thunderbolt sitting on my limited desk space here in my office, and
okay.
I'm almost going to put it together one of these days.
Is it scale for bolt action, or is it just something to put
it's
together?
172, so
okay.
That's the scale that I use for my airfield tables.
I was going to say that's the scale you use for airfield tables, or it looks
Crash
good.
terrain.
Crash terrain, yeah, because if you use it to 148, it just takes up the whole frickin' table.
Right.
Didn't you do that once with a bomber?
I did have that. I still have that bomber.
Okay.
Upstairs, like split into 3 pieces, and it's
a table.
It's the table.
Yeah. 148 is like the more correct scale, correct? Like far as like what should be on the table.
It is, and it shows you just how small an engagement is in bolt action once you put it to there.
Yeah,
so
fair.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here, and I'm planning out. Most of my tables were okay. I wanted to do more for them before the SNAFU, but obviously that didn't get done. So they're okay enough. So we'll just go.
I was going to say if they're the same as last year, or actually the 3 years ago, I still have those. I think you're in fine shape.
Yeah, I still have them, and they're in good shape. I still got them all. So
right, and you probably shouldn't have to put anything together.
No, but you always want to put.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you get that urge to want to do stuff that you.
Exactly.
It's fair. I'm not a train guy anymore, but I've learned that.
Did you ever finish a table? I know you've started several.
I have never finished a table at bolt action.
Okay.
I've done other games. I have plenty of stuff for like Burrows and Badgers and Don't Look Back and shit like that. But like, I've never finished a bolt action table. Well, I could put together a bolt action table of wooded area.
I mean,
The
other thing is though, the Burrows and Badgers and the other stuff, it's much easier because it's usually like a 2x2 or a 3x3.
Right. It's a little less daunting.
It's a lot less daunting.
Right. Well, and that's the thing is like between you and Jeff, or like your Pat and Jeff, like I have very little ambition compared to you guys, and you guys do so much. You're way more prolific at it. It's like it's not, not high on my list of things to be able to get done, and you guys crush it. So I'm like, I'm not adding anything here.
Well, yeah,
let's put it that way.
But also, I mean, like, other than running having them available for tournaments, I mean, like, how many bolt action tables do you really need?
For reals, that's a real reality when you look at you guys have so much shit stored too. Like that's the thing is like I have 4 kids.
Is 12 the wrong answer?
Yeah, no. I mean, it depends on how much space you have and like how
I've filled it.
How cool you are. Right. That's the problem is like I fill it with other shit that I like unfortunately have in my life, but like right or fortunately like right. Life is full, but it's just like I don't have room to store 12 bolt action tables. My wife would murder me if I put 12 bins in my basement right now. She's like our basement's filled
closer
to
20
already.
Bins to get 12 tables.
Fine, whatever. 20 bins would not go over well in our house.
Sure.
No,
it would have to become like a part of our house, like be a wall or something.
I mean, it does. I do have an entire room dedicated to it in the basement.
Yeah, that's like I could try, but the reality is that would become my hobby space. Yeah, like it would. And like when I finish the basement, when I get to it, it's like there will definitely be space for me to store stuff because it's like I do have shit all over my house, but like, that's a ways away.
Yep.
All right,
it's all good.
Yeah. Nope. So anyway, that's just me giving you guys credit for how much terrain you guys have put together and done and made available.
I'm glad people appreciate it.
I do. I appreciate it. I appreciate not having to do it because I bought stuff and I've been like, this sucks. I hate this shit. Like putting together this warehouse of crap that is like, this thing is impossible. What in the fuck have I done to myself?
You do find a rhythm and some some other shortcuts into when you start just getting like, okay, this is how this is easiest to be done. This is, without going into the nuance of like if Monty were to try to do a table, I could imagine how gorgeous it would be and just how finely detailed. It's like, from the level of game we're playing, that's not quite what we need. So
right, and I might be an over perfectionist when it comes to that too. Where I'd be like, I really want to keep doing this. Like,
why can't I get this one cobblestone to be cracked and the other
I
one
was
not?
working on a Pacific board for a while, and I was like, I bought pre-made palm trees, and I was like, I'm painting the individual palms, and I'm like, what am I doing? Like, why the fuck am I? They look really cool, but nobody's
I think I
ever
asked you that when you brought him in one week.
I'm like, they look nice, they look good, but like, why? Like, why would I do this to myself? Like, I don't I don't need this in my life. So anyway, so we're gonna actually do a little like snafu transition here, and we're gonna bring in a guest here in 1 second. So we'll be right back. You're gonna hear like a nothing, and then you'll be like, there'll be somebody here in a second. It's me.
All right.
What did Mike Myers do? Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doo. Is that right?
Something like that.
All right. Now we magically we have a guest with us now. Say hi, Tor.
Hi, Tor.
Yeah, there we go.
He listens.
Oh, we didn't. We actually none of the rest of us said hi either. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to do that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. The infamous Tor is with us tonight, in a good way.
Hey. Thanks for having me.
Right.
Well, we've fired shots at you enough on the show. At least we can do is have you once to defend yourself.
I probably earned them.
I think we all earn everything we've ever. We try not to be mean about any of this stuff, but it's all good.
You've never been cruel.
We try not to be.
You've been accurate.
Sure.
That's probably the worst kind.
All right, where did my agenda go? I lost my agenda. All right, Tor. Well, first let's start. Tor, have you been doing any bolt action hobbying or any other hobbying? Actually, you can do any kind of hobbying, whatever.
Yeah, I've got a couple things going. So I've been painting. I've been painting a tiger, but it's for Arena Rex. So it's like a real tiger, like an orange and black and white tiger.
Got me. All right,
like Meow Tiger.
Like a Meow Tiger. And I don't know what I was thinking. So Arena Rex is a gladiator game, and it's super fun. They're bigger guys, like 54-ish millimeter.
Okay.
Super fun. It's one of those games where the pitch is like you only need 3 guys or 5 guys or whatever.
Sure.
And you
that
can
quickly
also
balloons.
What's that?
Does it quickly balloon into being like I have 100 guys all of a sudden?
No, I think there's probably only about 40 different guys you can buy.
Okay.
And it never gets really more than like 5 or 6. So you can also buy living hazards for your gladiator arena. One of the things you can buy is a tiger, and I'm like, oh, this will be great. It's going to look so cool. And the problem with that tiger is you have to paint a tiger, and it's like you're like, great, I got the orange down. Now I got to figure out how to paint white, and then once you do that, you still have to paint all the stripes. And like at any point, you can screw it up. So I've been doing that. Then I've been painting my heretofore secret army for Renegade.
Okay.
So doing Americans, and I'm doing them.
Have you got your ticket yet?
I did. Within minutes of seeing it go.
Tor, I think Tor is usually the first guy to buy.
No, that's not
pretty
true.
Close. I don't know.
There have been years at Adepticon where I've played Blood Bowl, which is a great game, but only because that was the last thing left. There were no tickets left for anything else.
Okay, right. Well, that's
Tor,
Adepticon,
I see you
though.
for Recon Rumble, and it looks like you are signed up on the Allies. Yep.
Nice.
Allies, yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2, that's good. That's great. Who's number 1?
Andrew.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Americans, and probably with I think it can be competitive, but it's not going to be a normal.
Okay.
list.
All right. Okay.
Well,
like
Operation SNAFU isn't necessarily a competitive event.
Oh, I know, which makes it fun to experiment and try stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Recon
Try
Rumble,
not
on
to
the
get
other hand.
Recon Rumble is all Italians all the time.
Nice.
It's just all about the party bus, isn't it?
Party bus, 2 party buses. Drive my my auto blindas backwards so they can't run off the table. Like the whole thing.
Oh,
I love
man.
There's not. Is there an enemy in my front arc? No.
No.
Then
Okay.
I can't drive off the table.
Right. For
Just go
now.
down.
Yeah,
Also,
that'll-
my
that's
machine
fine.
guns face backwards. So
Right. It's
true.
advantageous to face backwards if you get a gun back there.
yeah.
Makes sense. All right. Well, that sounds like you've had some good hobbying time lately. Lucky you. I have
Look at
not.
me, yeah.
I can't wait till you do the bait and switch and bring your tiger to Operation SNAFU. Like, regret to inform you, I got a tiger in my list.
Now what size do we mount our tigers on?
Ooh, that's a good question. It's got to be at least the size of a Tiger tank, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Obviously. And there better be a German on top of it.
Would that be like a fantasy, like a... Oh, what's the bases that you use for, like, the monsters?
Though, I mean, the 100 by 150?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you're talking Warhammer, like
Yeah,
square
yeah.
base Warhammer.
Yep.
Otherwise, it's whatever the weird ass oval shape is, which
Yeah,
like,
right.
I don't know what size that is. It's whatever size Warhammer decided because it didn't conform to any other company's
Right.
base size. Sorry, I'll get off my soapbox.
Why start now? We're
Don't start
107
talking about
episodes
Star
in.
Wars miniature games and their sizes.
You know.
Oh, you know what? I just put some together. Yeah, they suck. They're all over the place and they're interesting. But anyway, okay. Well, let's bust into some Soviet rules since they just released those recently.
Relatively recently.
This was a sneak peek, right?
So it is
Yeah, so they only just a couple things. Yeah, it's not the whole
beginning
thing.
of this month.
Okay.
The Army special rules that Marcus leaked to the community.
There was an intelligence report.
I call it a leak.
Well, a controlled leak?
Sure,
I mean, not like get some depends sort of leak, but
it's no Osprey leak. Let's put it that way.
Jesus.
You can tell because the kerning is good and nothing's misspelled.
What? No, that's not possible.
Oh, that's how it's not an Osprey leak.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. It's fair. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's. I mean, this is all of a paragraph long here, guys. This isn't that crazy, but let's get into it. So they released some of the rules for them, for the Soviets. Them.
Yep.
Like who the hell knows what we're talking about? So let's start with the all known quantity has a quality all its own, which has always been there,
Yeah.
but they removed it
They took out the free units.
there's no free units now. Yeah. But they do, however, get their command vehicle for free. Ooh,
But they
yeah.
only...
Oh, that's right. They have a reduced command radius too. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
It's free.
So it's
but
it's
only,
the 10 points, right? Like that's the only
Yeah.
thing that's free. There's
Yeah.
still
Right.
paying for that.
Right. Yeah. There's no free units
But
anymore.
That's
They
because
just-
the Soviets didn't use radios. They actually
right.
used
Lack of
silver
radios.
Flags.
Yep.
Yep.
The flag
Yep.
guys. Yep. Which should work just as far as radios go in the sense that tanks aren't that far away from each other.
Unless you
but-
break line of sight.
Fair. That's true. Line of sight. Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
or there's smoke,
Right.
No, they should get no command range then if they're breaking line of sight.
Yep.
Come on now.
I would be down with that. That's not a. I mean, you don't want special rules that are punishing to the player, says the longtime Italian player. But like no command bonus if you're out of line of sight is a pretty baller, like fun time scenario rule or something.
Well, I mean,
that
what
would be
are they
really
doing?
interesting.
Shouting? And how you can be shouting accurately above
Well,
battlefield noise?
Flags. I mean, that's what flags were for.
Flags.
Right,
literally.
but that requires somebody to see them.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right. That'd be, yeah.
All right, well, now that we've tore apart the very first one.
Well, yeah, but also, I have no knowledge of this, but I would expect early war French to have the same rules because they also didn't
They
have
also
radios.
did flags. So.
So that I actually does it say how much it's reduced by? It doesn't actually say that in here how much it's reduced by.
It doesn't have a specific number
Right,
in
right.
this particular article.
Right. It's unknown at this point. Oh no, it does actually. Just a little bit further down in the graphic, it's removed from 12 to 6, so it is halved for. Can,
And
can
oddly
you pay
enough,
the
this-
10 points to get
this-
it bigger?
No. This
Ooh.
confirms the fact that everyone misses that the command vehicles do in fact have a 12-inch radius.
Fair. Yeah, it's fair.
Indirect confirmation of the rule that exists in bolt action that no one can seem to figure out.
Right. Okay, so that's, I mean, whatever.
Well, and they're bigger, right? So if you're taking what's the Soviet bad boy with all the turrets? The
T-38, I think.
The 38, right?
The one that's like 6 inches long.
So, well, yeah. I mean that tank is 6 or 7 inches long. So it's 6 inches from. So you're still
anywhere, right?
You're still getting almost a foot, right? At least if you're going lengthwise,
right?
And it wasn't skinny, so.
I mean,
it's on the gaming table. It's the size of a brick. Yeah,
all of their tanks are relatively large compared to others. Like they're compensating.
Adorable.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. I think they have some smaller tanks too, but they have some pretty big ass tanks.
They range in size.
Yeah,
their multi-turreted tanks are among some of the largest.
Yeah, right.
That is also true.
So the only multi-turret tank I think that U.S. has is just like the Lee, right? Grant and the Lee.
Pershing?
So.
Oh, is multi-turret? Pershing's big.
Pershing's big, but it only has one turret.
It only has one turret, yeah.
And it's still smaller than any of those multi-turrets that the Soviets have.
Yeah,
also
that's
true.
true. It's true. Yeah, Tigers are big too, but like I was thinking, like even like the IS-2, I remember being a fairly big model.
IS-2 is
he's chunky.
He's chunky.
Yeah, they got some big compensating tanks for sure. All right, I don't know. I guess that's easy enough to overcome.
It's flavorful.
Yeah, and it's easy enough to like work around.
Yeah,
right, because you can still use other lieutenants to make your tanks better. Correct. Mm-hmm. Right, so like you have another LT running around, like they'll bonus stuff.
Yeah, it's just as far as the SNAFU, whatever.
Right.
And you can only benefit from one commander's whatever anyway. So
Right. But if you can get around this if you need to.
But you can command other platoons.
Right.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm sure other platoon commanders would really appreciate them giving orders to other companies or other
in real life.
In real life, like
IRL,
I'm sure that'd go over really well.
Not normally, I'm sure.
Stay in your lane, bro.
I'm going to shoot the tank. You can run alongside me.
Right.
All right. So then, second one, the flying tank. So this is just making air observers better, yeah? Forward observers.
I don't know about better. It's
a thing, at least.
It's making it what it probably should have been in the base game, personally.
Yeah.
Sure.
So the flying tank comes in. Additionally, if the ground attack aircraft is rolled. So first of all, it's got to come in. And then you have to roll the ground attack tank, which I believe is a 1 or a 2.
Okay.
And any unit attempting to shoot it down requires 5 hits instead of the usual 3.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, so here's the thing. It's going to be better because it won't be one guy with a heavy machine gun getting off a cheeky shot. He's going to have to invest in AA. But if he invests in AA, he is going to stomp AA.
Yes.
Regardless of this rule, they will definitely just make it go away.
Yep.
You're right.
I mean, AA in general, especially with a lot of autocannons out there, and anyone who buys guns for open-topped American anything.
Yep.
Like it's just...
It's not the death sentence it used to be.
No.
Open top is not.
No, but if they all have a heavy or medium machine gun on them, like that's all you need is three half tracks, and the numbers say if each one of those is shooting 6 times, like you're gonna get five shots on 4 or 5 or 6.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah,
I agree.
So long. Is there a range on that still? Like you still have to be within range of where the plane is flying.
So you put a marker down 18 inches away from the target unit.
Right. Yep.
And you have to be able to target. You have to be able to be within range of that line in order to get your flak shots.
Yeah, but
within range of the MMG. Right. So it's just within 30 or 36 inches.
Well, hold on a second. MMGs aren't going to shoot down.
No,
because most of them don't have flak. Because
they're on top turret mounted ones. Or the coaxial.
Most of them are.
I think anything that's a pintle. The coaxials, I don't.
Pintle, I mean that's what I'm pintle.
But anything that you're buying as a pintle, I think has flak.
But almost all of those are U.S.
Upgraded
and they
to
have
heavy
HMG, right?
Oh, sure.
And they have 48-inch range,
Yeah.
which
okay,
is
so that may
basically a
down.
board.
Right. That's plenty in
So
range
there are
of the
some flak
marker line.
MMGs.
There are some. Don't get me wrong.
But
there
still,
are
I
some,
mean, still it's 36. Oh, and by the way, the ground attack aircraft is a 5 or a 6, not a 1 or 2. Sorry. So
but on this, it's a 4.
It's 4, 5. Yeah, it's a 4,
this
5, or
one's
6.
4, 5,
now,
or
yeah.
6.
So 50% of the time you'll get this one.
So
And
airstrike-
honestly,
Soviet Foreign Observer calls an airstrike on roll 4, 5, or 6. Okay. On the warplane type table, additionally, if ground attack aircraft type is rolled, what?
Observer calls in an airstrike, treat a roll of 4, 5, 6 on the table as a ground attack aircraft
Okay,
result.
there we go. So,
Right.
so they brought in 4 instead of just 5 or 6.
Right, so it's 50% of the time you'll get this result, which that's one of the better results, isn't it?
yes, it's absolutely
Yeah.
one of the better results.
Yeah, that's the heavy houser hit.
Oh yeah. That's the best results. Yeah, crush shit. So all right, well that's
I don't know. Some people argue getting the strafing fighter with 2d6 hits ain't so bad either.
sure, but I'm gonna take 50% of the time. First of all, 0% of the time I'm taking an air observer, but
Also true.
unfortunately.
Come on, it's a non-zero.
Well, we'll get into some of these other rules and see if let's see if this matters much. But so the next rule for the motherland. Okay.
This is basically the same as it was before.
Yeah, right. It basically just gives inexperienced squads better chance of surviving. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Every experienced unit has 1 or more pin markers. You can attempt to lose a pin marker before if any enemy units are within 12 inches of it. Oh, so this is the old British rule, vengeance.
The vengeance rule. Yeah.
Yeah.
4, 5, or 6, it takes a pin off. Oh, wow, so they changed that a little bit. Okay. It used to be, re-roll if you're going to get destroyed. I think I'd rather have that one.
So
That might still be coming.
this isn't bad. It's just an extra ability to get a pin off, other than you have to take an inexperienced
So
squad.
first of all, you're inexperienced, and secondly, now you've got a pre-measuring to say if you're within 12 inches of an enemy unit.
Yep.
before an order is given, that might be a problem.
What? It's the
Whoopsie.
new Tiger Fear.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
gonna errata this shit
Well,
a couple times.
When it was vengeance, it wasn't a problem.
That's true. That's true. That is true. Actually,
I'll just
Good
use
call.
a laser line level for measuring.
That
Oh my
has
God.
1-inch ticks on it if you have it at a specific height.
Yeah, exactly.
and angle. Like it's not just height; it's angle too.
Yeah.
Okay.
My elbow to my fingertips is 18 inches.
I'm gonna get that
So I
shit
don't know
tattooed
why
on my
people are
arm, so I have it.
complaining
Yeah, right. I remember those days back in the old Warhammer days when people would measure. Like they're not measuring so much as like using their arm as an estimating tool, but they'd all get down at the table and put their elbow on the table and like, I think I'm going to shoot my can in there.
The actual measuring tool wasn't 18 inches, like those red sticks were like not accurate to any scale.
It's just they weren't actually 1 inch marks; they were a little short of 1 inch every time. Yeah. All right. That rule's fine. Whatever.
I think it's going to confuse some people because I'm pretty sure in the base rule book for the Motherland is still that reroll.
Oh, yeah, which I really liked that rule. That was one
Yeah.
of my favorite rules. But I mean, this is definitely worse than that one. But sadly,
Well, yeah.
it is what it is.
Oh, no, hang on. Nope, that's exactly what it is in the main rule book.
Oh no, they've got dude. We're not done yet. There's 2
Okay.
more rules here. We're
Yeah.
not done yet.
All right.
All right. So the next rule is not one step back. So when a friendly infantry unit fails an order test within 6 inches of a commissar, remove one model and re-roll it. Yep. If a unit has an initial size of or has been reduced to 1 or 2 models, the rule doesn't apply. Yeah, of course that's But I think they did get rid of it though.
So can they keep doing that? Commissar just caps a guy, failed the roll,
one.
caps another guy.
Oh, does it say they can only make a single reroll for each unit affected?
All right.
Are
I kind of
rerolls are capped officially? Like, are they capped always at 1 reroll per?
It's in the rule here. I don't know if there's like
Talking
legitimate,
about like the rule book itself,
right? If the reroll rule inside the rule book, I'm pretty sure that it does say that you have to accept the second result.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that there's a rule in the book that says if you reroll it, you just have to accept it.
Yeah.
That sounds both logical and familiar, so it's probably not in there.
I just thought it'd be funny if the
wrong.
commissar just kept shooting guys till the unit was
Just like,
gone.
until they conform. You're like, you will do what I tell you until there's one dude left. And
So there's a pair of you left, and then
Yeah.
go do whatever you want.
yeah, I guess you're ineffective at this point. But
You can never re-roll a re-roll. You must accept the result. Page 61.
okay. Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. Good to see it.
Yeah, right. It's
Just because we all believe it, it doesn't necessarily mean they actually put those words in there.
right. I have to go find my Soviet book because I thought this was also the one where, if you got reduced to less than 50%, you could re-roll that failed break check. But that's not here. It's gone. Bummer, dude.
In the main rulebook, I think that's what Great Patriotic War was.
I believe
Maybe
so.
if one of them gave you that ability to.
Yes.
Yeah, so in the main rulebook, currently it is the Great Patriotic War is the reroll that if you're destroyed thing.
Okay.
Only infantry artillery vehicles don't get that.
And that's not going to exist anymore, right?
No, dude, no, it's here.
Sure
It's here.
does.
It still does. It's called the Great Patriotic War now.
That's what I
Can
just
we
said.
talk super briefly about how confusing to me, so that doesn't mean it's confusing to anyone else, the Warlord community page was, where they listed these, where the rules were in a carousel,
Yeah.
like a photo carousel, so
Yep.
unless you noticed the 3 dots,
Yeah.
you would only see one of the rules.
Yeah. No, 100%. I got lost in here for a second too. Well, especially like I thought there were only 2 rules in the second carousel, and I was like, oh shit, there's a 3rd dot. Let me go look at that one. I'm like, oh, that's the rule I was looking for this whole time. So, it's a preview. It's not quite as bad as putting in one of those little colored boxes on the side. That it looks like it doesn't belong here. Or like,
As long as it doesn't continue to be a carousel in the printed book, I think.
That would be rough. You're like, ooh, which one did you get? I got the version with the 2nd dot printed.
gotta collect them all.
Gotta share with your friends.
I was thinking, I've been reading a lot of Dogman lately where they got like flip books, like it's animated. Like you could do that with this. That'd be fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
What's the cat?
Petey the cat.
Yeah.
They're a hoot.
Pete the Cat, is that the one's dancing in his school shoes?
What? Oh no, that's
a different...
no. Pete the cat is a different. God, we're tangenting really hard. Pete the cat is a
books.
different. Yeah, he's like the cool surfer cat, and this Petey the cat is a villain
Okay.
who clones himself, and then his clone thinks he's his dad. So it's really confusing for everyone.
Much
they
like
make
the Great Patriotic War rule.
Yeah, right. It's on the 3rd page. It's on the 3rd carousel. This is like carousels in the Warlords community site. All right, let's do mass batteries first, because that one's, that's the same as before, basically, right? Yeah, it's just adding. Right, you roll 2d6 and you take the higher result for your
For this is the radius,
fire
right?
effect.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
the
radius for an artillery observer, yes.
Okay, so they gave you a bonus to your forward air observer, and they gave you a bonus to your forward artillery observer.
Right?
But you only take 1, right?
No, you can take 2. You just got to
one per rifle platoon.
1
Yeah.
per platoon, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Which, you're not going to take both of them. This one is just like, this was pretty effective normally, though.
So other than the flying tank, this is the same stuff that's currently listed in the main rulebook.
Yeah, no, you're kind of right.
Which is the first time they've done that.
Well, this is almost probably verbatim from the V2 book, too, for the most part. Like, none of this feels completely new. The flying tank is new, obviously.
The flying tank is new, and for the motherland used to just be an extra... Well, it just used to be... that wasn't what the rule is called, but they got their free unit of dudes.
Oh, yeah. Right,
so-
that was quantity, or the quantity has a quality all its own.
Yeah.
Became a different rule. That doesn't even exist anymore, yeah?
No free
Right.
units.
No free units, yeah. But
Comrade, we have flags is new, or lack of radios.
Lack of radios
actually,
is
if you
replacing it.
go to the tank platoon book, that was in there.
Right, but it wasn't like the main book that people
But that
played
wasn't
with.
mainstream
Yeah,
because you didn't allow tank platoons per se.
Right.
Right. All right, and then so the last rule that is in here is the Great Patriotic War, which is the one where that if a unit fails a morale check and would be destroyed as a consequence, they can take the test again. Which that's the one I always that's the one that always saves me or costs me the game, depending on what's happening. But or who's got the Soviets?
Who's got the Soviets at 6?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the rules right now. Is this the first book that didn't have the three separate? Like
Nope, we're there. We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, sorry. You said last rule, so I was like,
last special army rule. But now we get into the hammer and sickle side of things.
There we go.
Yep. So they
Which
get
is the same as their defend the fatherland, king and country, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
and
right.
By
It's
air, land, and sea.
Yeah. So defend the father
kills me.
Air, land, and land.
Yeah, right. So this one's called hammer and sickle, though. All right. So we start with the NKVD, and they get fanatic for 2 points a model. Okay.
Currently says must.
Unit must be upgraded. Oh shit! Yeah, it is. You're right. Good point.
Which begs the question: why doesn't it just say NKVD fanatics? Like, why doesn't it just say that in the?
Well, tough fighter is different.
Good point. Well, no, but like
That's
the units are listed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is probably the same as the other ones.
If you recall, the other rule books,
Yeah.
this didn't apply to the infantry unit selections. These were units that were being applied to like
the
team
mortar
weapons
and
and
the
stuff
HQ.
like that.
Yeah, right.
So
It's
this would
all
be
the
a
weird
fanatic
auxiliary shit. Yeah.
A fanatic machine gun team, which
Sure.
For
that's
a whole 2
terrifying.
points is how many models is a
2
machine gun
points per
team?
model.
How many models is a
probably
machine gun
3
team?
Soviets,
3.
maybe 20,
Yeah.
but
Based on the infantry models?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, fanatics I think is super underrated in
Yes.
this edition, but it doesn't help if the unit starts at 3 models. Like that's
Right.
You know, well, and with Great Patriotic War, is it really as valuable?
Yes, it's still valuable. It's
Still valuable. Well, I mean, it's not valuable for close combat because nobody's doing close combat. But
Japanese, are, but no one's doing
Sure.
Japanese. Like
Not right
infantry
now.
not running away, right? Infantry win games.
sure. I mean, I guess
So-
I guess there's times where you're not always checking at 50%. You're just taking a couple. Well,
Flamethrowers.
right, but you still get the Great Patriotic War for that too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess they're just not. They don't even have to check. You're right.
Exactly. That's
Yeah,
why
never
it's-
mind.
That's
You
why
don't even
it's
have to.
better.
You don't even have to fail the check. You just
As someone who rolls boxcars quite often, not having to
Right.
check at all would be
right.
much
No, it's
better.
fair. Right. Yeah. All right. I can see its
And
uses.
stacking up, like you can stack up 20 pins and stick around as long as you get.
I think if you hit your max, you die.
In
now.
the new version, that's sky's the limit.
Oh, the sky's the limit now. Oh shit!
That's huge.
So dumb. All right.
Yes.
Well, that used to be not a thing. I guess fanatic is different than stubborn. I've been thinking stubborn. Is that
No, old
No,
Fanatic
no.
was
Yeah,
could
old
get to
Fanatic.
plus.
Yeah.
You get to +1.
Right.
and then you
So
then you
didn't
fuck off.
die,
Yeah.
Like if you were veterans, you didn't die at 10. You would die at 11.
Right. Right.
And now
Okay.
it's just you can have 20.
Just can have as many pins as you want, and it matters not. I guess you will probably still not pass an order check, but whatever. All right, so next one is Naval Brigade. 1 point for Tough Fighter.
I mean, that's cool.
Sure, never going to take that.
No, but
Yeah, all right. Airborne is the
again.
next one. So this is the by
That-
air must be veteran and get
That-
stubborn for
stubborn.
one model. Yeah,
Stubborn's
Yeah.
good.
I
yeah,
mean, this is better. This set of rules is better than 2 of the choices being get stubborn.
correct.
Yeah, 100%. That is frustrating as
They
shit.
just
for,
yeah, it's just phoned in the American book. Sorry.
It was kind of what they already had, and we've discussed a bunch of times the Marines should not be the same as
Correct.
the Air Force. But what do we know?
Not
Apparently
much.
nothing. Apparently nothing. I don't know all the fucking rules anymore. I gotta play a game of bolt action. Get my brain back in here.
Right.
I am unsurprised, but I'm also like, it still seems pretty good as far as my overall reaction to what they're getting.
Yeah. I think they have a lot of special rules.
They do, and most of them apply. I think it's weird that they have an air one and an artillery one, but I guess from a standpoint of like what they did, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess. Oh, please go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I like looking at these. I don't feel like any of these are broken, right? Like
no.
As Italian player, when the no running turn 1 first came out, and they overreacted on the correction, but like when that came out, like that was brutal. Like that's vicious, especially on any game where there's artillery in a first wave. Like that was broken. Like I don't see anything here broken.
Yeah.
It would have been nice to have play tested that flying tank thing, but the first time I saw it is when the print review came to us.
Yeah. Well,
there's been a couple of those. Been like, huh? What? Okay.
Yep.
So, surprise.
Yeah. Well, I think we've all had our piece said about surprise rules from playtesting. So
Yep. It's a great time. That's what we said.
Yep. Yeah. And frankly, I can't see anybody taking air observers. I'm sorry. Even with this one, I think that's what all the air observers should be. I do too.
The rules of the Soviet book?
Yes, it should be hard. It should be harder to shoot planes down.
Oh, I
harder to shoot planes down, and why are we sending like air-to-air fighters to?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense either.
Oh shit, we sent the wrong plane. My bad. Yeah, the air observers needed an overhaul, and I think that they didn't get the justice that they should have gotten in this version. But
no, they needed a slight buff because you know what? Artillery strikes. Some people say those aren't good either, and it's like maybe, but artillery strikes don't get shot down.
Right, you can't make them just go away.
Right.
Yeah, that's very true. Like your 100-point guy just didn't do anything because your guy happened to bring enough machine guns,
or happened to bring a machine gun and just got lucky.
Right.
Or you forgot and brought a machine gun.
Yeah, or you forgot and you shot your own guy down. And it's like
that's the worst.
That's the other thing too. It's like
that's
nobody
a kick in the nuts. Yeah.
Your friendly fire should not be what it is either. Frankly.
Right, you're restraining. It's not even. Yeah, it's not. It shouldn't happen as frequently as it seems to happen if you were playing with air observers.
No, not at all.
It should be like Americans at all.
Fair.
No, if Americans saw any aircraft in the sky, they just assumed it was theirs.
Right. If anything, they should forget to shoot down the enemy ones.
Yeah, that'd be a great rule.
Great American rule.
Yes.
That's like a secondary. You don't ever shoot down an airstrike.
Just call it the special rule. Assume it's yours.
Yeah, I mean, what they would.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
They if they saw an aircraft in the sky from June 44 on, it was pretty well assumed to be American, or maybe British, but
definitely not enemy.
Definitely not enemy.
All right. Interesting. Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, I think these are great.
Yeah, I think they're good. Nothing's broken. They're solid. And it's keeping with this theme of version 3. So
I'm just wondering why this is the first book that the rules in the V3 rule book are the same as they are going to be for the Armies Up book.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think I don't say they hastily put together the army books in the book. I'm not going to whatever. We don't have to get into that aspect of things, but I think just because they're in the rule book doesn't mean that given time they think of better rules to give them.
Yeah, we got 6 rules, right? Radios, flying tank, for the motherland are all new or different. And then not one step back, mass batteries and Great Patriotic War are the same. So
the mass batteries is slightly different too, though, because didn't that give you before it was the what the fuck is it called? The barrage at the beginning of the game. It gave you a better barrage too.
Yeah.
No.
That was British.
That
was British. Okay, that was British. Sorry,
and that was the preparatory bombardment, and the British rolled 2 dice and took the higher of the two.
Yep.
I swear the Soviets had that too.
They did not.
Okay.
No, they've always had just that they could roll 2 dice and pick the higher for the
just the artillery
radius. Yeah.
But then they had to take the artillery observer.
But then they had to take the artillery observer. Yep.
So it's a special rule if you bought the unit to get it.
Yep.
Right, which I'm fine with those.
Right, and
actually that's the Commissar one too, right?
That's only 30 points. Or no, it's not even that much. What is a Commissar? Is it 18 because he's inexperienced? 18-point order dice.
Yeah.
I like the inexperienced, right? If you're incentivizing taking inexperienced units for the Soviets, which that's when he dies, pick up his gun like that. That for sure fits.
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't hate him, but nothing makes me tingle. And go,
yes. Yeah, exactly. It's a slightly different milquetoast than the other books.
Didn't they also have an intelligence report where they let some of the units out too? Or am I making that up?
I think they did.
Let me see if I can. I'll just go back. Where did I have all of this? I got the Rick syndrome. I've got too many tabs open.
If you have
take that, I don't
so
have
many
any
tabs open that you can't read what the web pages are, you can solve that by simply opening another Chrome window.
Or just taking your ADD meds. How's that?
And they'll be small again.
Yeah, trouble is we're blending between Edge and other stuff. So.
Yep.
There is an article, and they did release some of them, but none of them were the ones people were waiting for. I guess I'll just say
that's a good comment.
I mean,
it's the special figure. Have you guys talked about the special figure? It's like the Laverne and Shirley. I'm not sure who it is.
I've not seen this model yet. I'm gonna have to check this out now. I gotta find their website again.
I only saw the derpy one. I don't think I saw their actual release with the book.
The pre-order. Okay, it's a pre-order.
Yeah, it's she's got overalls on and a flag.
Oh, actually, I think I remember seeing this now. Yeah. Come on. Their website is. Oh, they got the new markers that everyone's hyping right now.
Oh yeah, so they released the Aerospan, the Tractor Factory T-34, the Amplement.
How many points is that thing?
It says 40 at regular.
I can't remember what it was before now.
40.
Oh, dude, I actually like this model, Tor. It looks pretty badass.
Yeah,
that's the best one I've seen so far.
It's not the derpy, the Katyusha Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
Figures. It's not that.
Holy shit, dude! I didn't see that guy until just now. What is that guy? What is that guy? Holy cow!
Which guy are y'all talking about?
Hold on, you go to the Katyusha. Okay, the Tor just sent me a link to a community page, and it shows that guy's not even Gomer Pyle. That guy is a weird cartoon. He's Wallace and Gromit.
He's got the arms of the guy that falls off the building at the end of RoboCop.
He kind of looks like the guy from the Umbrella Academy too, the gorilla guy from Umbrella Academy. They're just a beast, except his head is tiny. What is this image? This makes really good radio, guys. But if you happen to go onto Warlord's community site and you find
introducing Armies of the Soviet Union, edition,
the Katusha, the Katusha guys. I feel bad for whoever made this model, but that model is pretty bad.
Oh, this is the August 1st article. Okay,
but it doesn't actually come with the model. It's just showing somebody made a model.
Oh, I think they might come with it.
Do they? I didn't see it in the... Hold on, let's go back to
Get this special miniature for you when you order Armies of Soviet Union from the Warlord Games web store.
Yeah.
Well, that's the chick.
Olga.
That's Olga. Yeah,
this is Olga. That's cool.
That's cool. Go down 2 models until you get to the Katusha.
Okay.
And then you'll see the guy that looks like he has giant gorilla arms and a tiny-ass little head.
Oh, that's just only in that article.
Right, yeah. It doesn't come with the model.
No, it does not. I have this model.
You have that guy?
No. Wow. He's got some issues.
Yes.
There's definitely they got some Warhammer hand syndrome there. It's like early.
Look at one of his. It looks like one of his feet is turned inside. It's turned in 92.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, someone kit bashed the shit out of that, so I feel bad making fun of it, but it is very bizarre.
I hope that's a kit bash.
I think his.
Oh, it is.
I think his
And
arms
head's
would reach his
tiny.
knees.
They would totally touch his knees.
Wow. All right, when this comes out, someone remember to come back and post this picture so everyone has half idea what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty great.
God.
The other guy looks great. He looks like he's normal proportion, but there's something about... I wonder if it's a bad Photoshop job or something. They cut him out of something.
I hope so.
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Maybe they didn't think we'd have this level of scrutiny into the models that we're sitting next to.
Right.
I mean, have they met us? We complained.
Actually, we did.
That's right. Yeah, it's we complained forever about that derpy dog too.
Dude, absolutely. Yeah, that derpy dog was bad. That Katusha guy should have that derpy dog as
what's
pet.
Twitter's AI photo generation tool that keeps making Nazis? Is that
Grok?
Maybe that's
Grok.
Maybe this is just Grok.
Yeah, whatever that.
Make me
Katusha.
a crewman.
Maybe it's not the worst thing. It is on the level of AI. He does have all his fingers though, so he has the appropriate number of fingers. So maybe not. There's just someone did the best they could with what they had as far as models go. But
Yep.
the limited model, I'm going to have to pre-order this book now because that freaking model looks great.
Yeah, I think she's great.
She really is.
Overalls, I would still go Laverne and Shirley, give her a bottle of beer instead of the flag, and just.
I mean, did they have denim overalls there pre
Levi's?
Yeah. Denim overalls are from 1890s.
Okay.
1890s. Yeah.
Yeah, Levi's was
the
thing
blue
already,
jeans
yeah.
wasn't. Yeah. The blue jeans were definitely post Cold War.
Right, but denim was a thing.
Right.
Denim was a thing.
But she looks like she could. I mean, I wonder if we have flag rules. Do we think they'll have flag rules again? Because Soviets would be the ones that have it if they're going to exist anywhere, but they haven't shown us anything.
All I can say is they were in version 2.
Right. Yeah, but we'll see if that. Otherwise, she'd make a good NCO for a inexperienced squad or something, some partisan or militia unit for sure.
I'd love to see somebody roll up a tank factory army.
Yeah, she would be great.
The workers in the tank factory I think that'd be awesome.
Right, where they're still not painted tanks because they're rolling them right off the line to go fight.
Yeah,
it's still the rust red primer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the iron oxide, whatever.
So it's you get a couple of those, and then all the workers from the factory, and she's your office.
And your office. Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
You mean supervisor?
That's what I meant.
I don't know. I'm not sure they were that progressive in the Soviet, but
sure.
All right, this is going to bother me. Maybe some classical tank guy can answer this more so than me. That armies of the Soviet Union, that T-34, I'm guessing what they're riding on in the background, looks wrong.
Oh, on the cover of the book?
Yeah, it just looks wrong. The angles are just messed up.
Well, they're turning. They have the turret turned sideways.
I know, but it looks like they plastered a quote unquote T-34 over a Panzer II.
Sure,
it's too square.
Well, there's some weird ass angles going on in this preview shot.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, maybe let's give it a, this is clearly a mock-up of the book, so hopefully, if I can say anything about Osprey, is they actually have some pretty fantastic artwork. So
they do.
I'm hoping that it doesn't suck.
Yeah,
Angus McBride, the classic Osprey
illustrator.
Just
leave it to you to know who actually did that, but I appreciate it.
Absolutely useless information.
And it's not,
I think
useless.
Angus
It worked out
McBride
for
is
us.
dead. I don't believe he did this one, but he's
Okay.
many an Osprey book.
Yeah, like because even to me, Jeff, looking at the skews of the humans in the front of it look off a little bit.
yeah.
There's some funky stuff going on there.
If you zoom in, these dudes have eyes painted the same way their house painters paint eyes.
Oh, the dude on the
cover of the book, yeah.
Kind of, yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
All right.
Like-
We're going way too deep into this.
Oh, we're nitpicking this. You know what? I'm excited for this book. I have yet to pre-order it, but now am I still going to be ahead of the tariff if I order it now?
No.
No, but Warlord, I forget what they're doing
They're
exactly.
I think they're only 10%.
They're doing something special.
They're giving
for
you
it too, though.
they're giving you a coupon back
Yes.
afterwards. So like you pay the tariff, and then they will give you the tariff as a like gift card or gift
which is
certificate to the
really
store.
cool, honestly, because they didn't need to do that.
They didn't, but
And I think until the 4th that your free shipping got dropped to $50.
oh damn it! But that's like still like
That's like-
this is only a $40 book, so now I got to find something else to buy.
Where do you want to pay $20 in shipping?
Definitely free shipping. Yeah, good call.
Right? You can find a $10 thing.
Is
But
it still? Is it? Is it limited free? Oh, limited time free shipping offer. Let's see what does it say. This makes great. For example, what now?
It gives you an example.
They're talking about the tariffs. That was not the same thing. Orders over 50 are free standard shipping in America to the U.S. right now.
Yep.
So, oh my God, under it is 20. It is literally worth buying $10 worth more models, or even $20 worth of more models.
Almost like I've looked at the shipping cost before. And
Right.
Always picked for more stuff.
Yeah. What's the soldier of fortune? Oh, he's ugly. Never mind.
If you're going to order something, let Ian know. He asked me next time he's doing a Warlord order, he has something to add.
He always has something to add. So,
But
all right.
that's probably true.
Very, very common practice for them. But
Yeah.
This I just say I can keep saying over and over again that I think that the Soviet book is probably one of the better ones so far. So, from what little bit I've seen,
it's probably one of the more anticipated ones from the gauge I've got from the community.
Yeah.
So
I think the game changer for that one is going to be what does the Lend-Lease look like? Right? Is it going to be like what they've released? You don't think it matters?
I mean, a little bit, but like
I think it matters. I think people like to bring their funny tanks to the Soviet book, but
the Soviet tanks are already pretty.
they are. I would agree, but for some reason, people like just having choices.
I just like unlimited submachine guns like that.
Is nice.
Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Pick it up. Pre-order it. When does it ship? Do we know when this book ships?
October 2025.
I was going to say I got the inside track to find what the date was to make sure when I was doing the SNAFU player pack that this book would be allowed at SNAFU.
Okay.
So it'll likely be available for
So
Operation
before November
Snafu.
7th.
Yep.
Pre-order
Okay.
page says October 2025, and I think
Yep.
they're still doing on the app. You'll get it like a week ahead of time.
Oh,
Should be 2
sure.
weeks.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So if you really need it, you could get it. You just have to sign up for the app, which isn't the worst thing in the world.
Which is totally worth it. I'm
Yeah.
team app all day long. Those guys
Okay.
do a great job.
I hate to poo-poo on Easy Army, but lists are a lot more bound to be correct if they're submitted in the Warlord app.
Like
They are.
Easy Army depends on how you look at it. Like Easy Army compared to the app, there's no difference. The app is better. Easy Army, when viewed in the lens of like a passion project for a dude who makes negative amounts of money doing it for the community,
It's brilliant.
Like, it's a goddamn miracle. Like it's amazing. Like he should get all the credit. But
he gets it. I hope.
So
compared to a professional,
if you're on
product,
Easy Army and you click on a link to a Warlord product, he gets
a cut. Yeah.
cut for that. So buy your Warlord products.
I just donate him $1 every month, so
or
Nice.
send him $10 here and there or whatnot. So it's really good intro because it's not forcing people to have to buy something to figure out what's going on.
Right.
But I believe the Warlord app is miles and miles and miles above it.
So
of course, they had a paid team to do it. So
yeah,
Right.
But their team is responsive. Like those guys, they watch forums to see if people are complaining, and they'll jump in. So this is giving me two ideas. One is it would be a pretty baller prize table thing that if Warlord supplied codes for the app.
Oh, for the app, get a free year.
Support was, hey, get a year, get 6 months or 3 months or whatever of the app. And I wouldn't be opposed to if Renegade is $40 to making it $41 for everybody, and the dude at Easy Army gets $1 per entrant. Like that would be, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. Something like that. I'm open to whatever, but I like the idea of like the Warlord. It would be awesome if Warlord was like, hey, we're gonna, provide some love for that.
I mean, even if it was 3 months, the like a good drug dealer, the first hit's free, and
right.
Right.
Then you get used to it.
Or allow like even. I mean, this is we're just like tangenting or riffing off that idea. What if you allowed tournament organizers to be like, I want everything in this app, even if you don't have it, you can use it for the purpose of making a list for this tournament.
I know they do have a way of submitting, and tournament organizers can have where they get submitted to, but it doesn't allow people who are submitting to have free reign of the app.
Right. Yeah. That's the tricky part. I don't know.
Right.
I hate when I don't have the app because on principle I don't like the idea of like, hey, now you got to have this. You bought a book, now you got to have this app to use your book. Like
sure.
That kind of shit bothers me. So that's not just a Warlord thing. That's like GW has perfected this shit, and it just gets out of control. And I don't think Warlord's making it out of control. I just don't like doing that. I also sit in front of technology all day. I don't necessarily need to sit in technology anymore.
Yeah,
right.
No. And in principle, I agree with you actually, because I don't like it either. But I'm a subscriber to the Warlord app, and it does once you figure out how to use the damn thing, it does make it a lot easier.
Oh, and I'm sure it does. I guarantee, like when you have the manufacturer of a game making their app for their game, it's going to be better no matter what. Like you can never expect Easy Army to even be able to compete with them in-housing the shit because
no, it wasn't in-housed. It was
right.
It was sourced out to a professional
contracted
design
out
team.
Yeah,
yes,
right. An agency.
They worked within. They were working within. I can't say all the playtesters, but I know a couple people that were in the original betas were some of the playtesters that were doing all of it. And then before they do a launch, they have us do a test to make sure everything in the options are in there before it goes to the live stuff. So they're seeing the right people for feedback, and there's been a couple things like, hey, this is kind of glitching. What's going on? Oh, hang on, let me look at that. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't make any sense, and then they'll fix it. So
right. Well, and that's the reality of having a team, and they get right. The poor Easy Army guy, like he gets the book when we get the book, and he's like, everyone's like, why is this shit not in here yet? And you're like, well, because you just. The book just
he's got
released.
A real job.
Yeah, right? Chill the fuck out. It's
why aren't your models painted yet? What the hell?
Yeah, right. That should be his response every time. Actually, that'd be hilarious.
This will be updated when all your models are painted.
Right, but this app team has access to it earlier.
Yes.
I get it. Like it's going to be better.
And
I know it's better.
Yeah, they're being paid to do it.
And all that being said, I still use Easy Army to just draft up armies, and then I'll go wash them through the Warlord app to see if they actually work. Just as a double check, because I'm anal like that. Because
I've started because of some of the snafus that have had the most recent tournament of an entry not being 100% correct. I am going to anything that's not submitted in the Warlord app, I'm going to return it to them, having washed it through the Warlord app. So
What do you mean by that?
So if they submit a PDF that's like whatever Excel, what if they did an Excel or Word doc,
Sure,
or if
sure.
they took a picture of their chicken scratching, or they sent something easy army, I'm going to take their army and I'm going to input it through the Warlord app, and that's the format I'm going to send back to them.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, makes
like,
sense.
I'm not a big fan of TOs requiring people to have a paid for app, but
No.
I'm
whatever.
not requiring it. I'm just
No,
coming back in that format.
That's why I was asking for clarity
Yep.
there, just because
And I did put that in the pack tour,
Nice.
but you use the app anyway. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Let's take a break.
I don't know. Yeah. Let's take a short break.
Crazy.
We'll come. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a topic for sure. But it's more than just Warlord. It's just apps in general drive me crazy.
It sounds
from
like
the
a
standpoint.
little group therapy I need in session.
No, it's not. I know I'm not mad. Like I just don't like using apps that are
Show
like,
me on a doll where the app touched you.
yeah, right. I work for a large company where they push the shit out of apps, and it drives me bonkers because I don't like that from a societal standpoint. But that's a different story for a different day. Let's take a short break. We'll come back and we're going to talk. Player packs just for you, Tor.
Thank God.
Yeah, we're going to talk Recon Rumble and we'll talk Operation SNAFU.
I never get one.
Well, it's because you don't download it. Like, you don't get the app. You don't have the official SNAFU app yet.
Oh, we need a SNAFU app.
God, shut your mouth.
All right, cut.
Yeah, all right,
Go.
we'll be right back.
We'll be right
Hope you
back.
enjoy the music. Where did it go? It doesn't matter. Anyway, all right. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the music. I'm trying to find my shit again. Put it all back together. This is kind of the story of my life, to be honest. Speaking of getting shit put together, Pat, you've got some Recon Rumble stuff to show us or talk about. Player packs in general for the tournaments coming up in November.
Yeah, I figure if we go through it, then people that listen at least have a leg up and can read it at their leisure.
Tickets are on sale now, by the way.
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm. RenegadeOpen.com.
7 of 24 are already taken for Recon Rumble.
Okay.
And 12 of the first 20 are already taken for SNAFU.
Wow.
Go to RenegadeWargaming.com.
Thanks. Yeah, I cannot remember their frickin' website. RenegadeWargaming.com.
I'll try to remember to put a link in the description of the episode.
There you go. That'd be great. Yeah.
I'm screwed if I don't.
Right. So we can go through the player packs, see if we can get people interested in joining us for another year of fun.
Yeah.
Mandatory fun.
And the requirements, there's a new ad, and players should be battle ready. Each player expected to arrive at the event with stuff. The one that I've added in there is that they should have objective claim tokens.
Oh, interesting. How many do they need? You should probably put a number on that.
Well, I mean, the scenarios, I think the most objectives are 5.
Yeah,
I would just say it's aspirational. Like, how many objectives are you going to claim? Like,
right?
You want to claim 20,
decide how
20
many
tokens.
I'm a pessimist, too.
Like, I only brought the one, and, well, good luck with that.
I guess you're only getting one of these.
One's all you need.
Sometimes... Okay, so you're adding that. So
that's because now with the quote-unquote sticky objectives...
Sure.
And not every scenario is... I haven't read the scenarios yet. I have a fair idea of what's going to be in there.
Sure.
Of course, it's Recon Rumble. You can expect that everything is going to be first wave, because that's just the way. That's just what the tournament is set up for. Yeah,
it's a good song.
So that's the way it is, baby. The army composition is 900 requisition points.
Okay.
There's no limit to order dice or unit counts. We did, however, tweak the platoons. So the rifle platoon is a 0-2. No forward observers allowed. You can have 0-1 heavy weapon, 0-1 armor platoon, but the unit must have recce in its special rule entry.
Sure.
And then you have a 1 or 2 for recce platoon, again with no forward observers.
Okay.
And all books and FAQs published before November 7th are allowed. So, and this is, the descriptor is, leave your non-recce tanks and artillery at home. The tournament is focused on highly mobilized infantry and their transports. These hand-picked, modified platoon selectors are designed to represent troops being transported from one position to another with enemy engagements away from prepared battlefields. Transports are the stars for this event.
Where the fuck did you read that?
This is one
I have a question.
Forward to.
Oh, it's the top. Okay, sure.
Yeah. I have a question.
Sure.
And it's okay if you want to say no. Do you care to open that? It's got a tank, the tank platoon, right? Tank or armored car. Do you care to open that to tank destroyer who has recce as well, if it's under the armor limit?
Like a Hellcat?
Like a Hellcat or M10 or Archer, I think.
So basically just all the American stuff.
No, the Archer's British.
Archer's British.
Archer, drive backwards Archer? Yeah.
Yeah. Or the...
Pat,
yeah.
There used to be, like a couple years ago, right, there was a, nothing above Armor 8 limit. I don't see that on here. I see the only stipulation is it must have recce. Is that correct?
And it also has to be a tank or armor car. I have nixed the tank destroyers, assault guns, self-propelled artillery, and anti-aircraft vehicles.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So
it's crossed out. It's clearly stated.
It is clearly stated. I agree.
Oh, I'm sad, but
well, I mean,
I'm not even playing in it. But it's like, dude, it makes sense. Like, Yeah.
I mean, this keeps it simple and straightforward,
Right,
so I understand
right,
that.
right.
The Americans have crap armored cars, though. That's why I'm
Armored
looking.
car.
Car.
Right. Yeah. They
Scout car's fine.
White Scout
It
car's
does,
pretty great,
but it doesn't do
not-
good in like an armored setting, right? It's not intended
It's
use
got
to
a
go
pop
shoot.
gun.
It's not
I
a
guess.
234, right? It's not a.
It's not a Puma.
But then
Right.
again, if you do look at all the entries that would be allowed under this criteria, none of them are above Armor 8.
Right. Yeah. You've made it so that's not a problem.
Yep.
There's
And
no.
I did include the modified platoons in the player pack. As Tor alluded to, yes, I did cross out some particular stuff, and the armored platoon's been modified. It's 2 to 3 vehicles. So you got your 2 compulsory, and then you can add an additional 0-1 from tanker armored car that must have recce.
The funny thing is I see that and it says V hide. The C and the L are like current too close together.
That's it.
In the armor platoon thing, it looks like the C and the L are one letter, and it looks like a D.
Well, that's got some weird kerning.
The one above in the platoon command vehicle doesn't, but then the rest of them say V hide to me. But sorry, tangenting.
I'm curious what that looks like because I don't see it on my end.
Well, it's probably the difference between. Oh, I guess I'm on a Windows machine.
I
don't
too.
know.
I don't see it though. But.
Yeah, when I see it, I wonder. That's just weird. It's just way.
Oh, you know what it is, Jeff? You and I are using OpenOffice.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
I didn't make this a PDF. I see now. I gotta make.
Yeah,
that
it's a Word
correction.
doc. So we opened it in our free version of Microsoft Word, and it
Sure.
Yep.
looks silly. But that's just
That's
OpenOffice.
just
sorry.
open office.
Yeah.
V hide. That's because I highlighted it the 0-1.
Yeah, it just looks
That's what
weird.
it is.
Yeah, it's but so anyway, yeah.
All right,
okay.
I'll send him a PDF and have him update that. Thank you.
Yeah,
I didn't realize until
I don't
we
think it
started
matters.
recording that
No, it doesn't matter.
Matters to me.
Well, it doesn't matter in the scheme of things. Everyone should figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
If they can't figure it out, then
If someone models
there's
something
bigger
with
issues.
a V hide on it, I'm going to have to give them extra
Dude,
points.
yeah, it's got like freaking furs hanging off the
They
top
figure out
of
what
it.
they
yeah.
have to define what V hide might be to begin with.
Right.
It's just a buffalo.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I can get on board with that. Anyone that brings those big ass tanks anyway would be silly because it's only 900 points, so it just absorb too many points.
Yeah. Is there a reason it went to 900 points? You just wanted more in, or
So it was 850 last year.
it's steadily creeping up each year. So I'm
Right.
just curious what your thought process was there.
So I was at the threshold of more points or less time because the majority of the games are getting done at that 2-hour mark.
Yep.
Oh, getting done too soon.
Yeah, and so
Sure.
there a lot of mill about time, and which I guess some people like, but there is some people who are I noticed were very much detached from everything that was going on. And
Sure.
so I was right at that threshold of, okay, do I drop it back to 750 and go to 2-hour rounds? I'm like, the version is still only a year old. I don't necessarily want to do that and discourage newer players from not being able to complete that fast.
Sure.
So I just bumped it up 50 and kept it at 2.5 hours.
That's fair. That's good reasoning.
So at least I had some.
Right.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
yeah, it's fair. Yeah. You thought it through for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I was back and forth a couple times because I think this at a 754 rounds 2-hour format might end up being what it is next year, since all the books will be out by then and we'll have stuff under our belt, and I think that's probably the way it's going. But still, give it another year. New players, newer to the systems, people having previous edition hangovers on things.
Sure.
Yes.
So it's still a lot of rules checking, more so than not.
Yep.
Totally.
So
And you're not going to hit, should not hit, and somebody will do it, should not hit giant dice counts with this, right? You're not taking 12-point artillery trailers to get extra dice. Not that I've
well,
done
but
that.
Right, they don't have anything to tow.
Right, there's nothing to tow. So, right, the fact that you're taking units, you have to take transports.
Yep.
That should help with the dice counts, which will help speed play along.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know. It seems still reasonable. I think it's just, again, get a little bit higher points. You might start seeing some different, more exotic things somehow.
Maybe.
Like unique transports or ducks or whatever the fuck people want to take these days.
Bring, right, the extra points. Kit out your stuff. Buy all the side rear facing machine guns for your vehicles.
Panzerfaust. Bring the Panzerfausts.
When they're 10 points, I'll bring them.
Yeah, that's never going to happen again, unfortunately. I'm assuming it's never going to happen again. Watch Soviets get cheaper Panzerfaust than the Germans.
Go through the roof.
That would be hilarious.
See, they're cheaper because they're stolen. So
right, they didn't pay for them.
They didn't pay for them. Right.
They're just free for every unit now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Anyway, all right. Anything else you want to cover in this book? There's a rules and engagement section that looks straightforwardish.
It should be pretty familiar between both of them. So the one thing I always like to make sure to put in there: objective markers always placed or assumed to be placed at ground level. Objectives do not block obscure line of sight, nor do they affect movement. Scenarios with objectives to capture one of your infantry artillery units, or transport including one, must end its activation in 3 inches of the objective, and there must be no enemy unit of any type within 3 inches. Unless noted otherwise in the scenario, once you have captured an objective, mark it as yours with an appropriate token, see above. It will remain under your control until the end of the game or until the enemy has captured it back as described above. So there will be some scenarios that will not have sticky objectives, and they will only be, the capture condition will only be met at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Sure. At the end of the game or the end of the turn?
Depends on the scenario. Then
okay.
I got one for each.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Yeah. I don't mind having objectives do different things in different scenarios as long as it's very clear how they work.
Yep.
Right.
Right. This is sticky. This is not sticky. Like whatever you want to call it. Like as long as it's very clear how you claim objectives, that's what matters to me.
Yep, and then we've got the generic deployment. Like, and this isn't going to be happening for Recon Rumble, but this document is shared between both packs. So that you put a bag in for everybody that's not reserve or infiltrator, and you have to put them on the table. And then infiltrators, if allowed, go out prior to the first turn, after deployment, before the first wave. And that's probably lead the Rangers, lead the way is on there. I don't want to put that in there just yet. I want to leave that case-by-case basis for reasons.
Sure. I got one more question about that deployment, just so it's clear, or maybe it is clear, and I just don't know the rule about it. What if both players have infiltrators?
So in the rule, it's the roll die, the higher one places their first one first, then alternate.
Okay, and as long as it's just following the normal rules, then it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Cool.
So reserve must be half, unless we specify otherwise, half rounding up.
That is not what it says in there.
Half rounding down.
I was going to say, I'm like, read your own pack, buddy. Yeah. So it's rounding down.
Unless otherwise specified, meaning whatever else I put. If I forgot to put it in the scenario specifically, Tor, this is the default.
Okay.
Makes sense.
And then this one has no order dice cap, though, right?
For Recon Rumble, correct.
Your limit is going to be the 900 points.
Oh, baby. Okay.
I hope so.
Jeff's thinking things through already.
Oh, you better believe it.
Well, you can still only have 2 armor platoons, 2 recce platoons.
1 armored platoon.
So it says
one armor
platoon. Sorry, 1 armor platoon. Up to 2 recce platoons.
Yeah,
I am reading it. I went back. I was scrolling up. Sorry. So yeah, you can only have 1 armor platoon and 2 recce platoons. So
I could probably do. I'd probably be limited to like 20 dice.
Right, probably. That sounds about right.
So and I've gone. Sorry, just popped the mic there.
Yeah, you did.
We went back to the major minor victories just because I felt those were a little better. The stuff we did at Sledgehammer was cute, but
too much.
This has got a little more proven track record.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I didn't necessarily like the way Sledgehammer was scored. It wasn't bad. It was just different. But I like this system better.
It was intended to be different.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
was trying something.
Exactly.
It's okay to try it, but I think it's okay to recognize when.
Well, and Sledgehammer was the perfect spot to try that in.
Yeah, totally.
Absolutely.
So it's small enough player count. I know 90% of the guys very well.
Yep.
Right.
So
No, right, and it's okay to always do new things, but just going back and evaluating whether or not they worked better is always, the trick. And coming back to what worked is never a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
right,
Yep.
got to come home again.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So that would be the
That would
Recon
be
Rumble
Friday the 21st.
of November.
Yep.
That's always it's everyone that does it has a good time. It seems like fun, competitive. That's what I look at it as. It looks everyone is having fun while being competitive.
Well, I mean, we know all the guys that are coming to this thing. Yeah.
Right.
They're all awesome stand-up guys, and they're all not all of them are like competitive to the bone. Most of them are just really nice guys that enjoy having fun. It's the fact that we frame it as a competitive event is different. So
Yeah, I mean, if you look at past, right, Monty, Nat, like those guys know how to play.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty dang good. I was gonna say you've done pretty well at a couple of these too, haven't you,
I
Tori?
might have won one a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like you won one. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't want to say it and then have it be wrong, but I thought you had.
well, that would be nothing new on this show.
It just seems par for the course if I get something wrong for sure.
I mean, any of us.
I think it's this time of night gets you all, it gets everything messed up. Thankfully, I'm not drinking tonight, so
That's a choice.
yeah. Normally I'd be nappy Rick at this point. Just snoring into the microphone is always fun.
All right. Well, before you get there,
Yeah, please let's
we've
go
got
through
the main
operation.
event.
Yeah,
Operation
event.
Snafu, and Operation Snafu and Access versus Allies team-based event and narrative play. Players will set up their own matchups on thematic tables, play Snafu designed scenarios focused around World War II iconic Hollywood films. Special objective tables will be in play. These tables will win a unique advantage for their side in subsequent rounds. When the tides of battles become critical, High Command may intervene in final matchups.
Yeah, they will.
So we haven't had to the last 2 years.
No, we have not.
Last year was the guy did a great job of just making it squeak by at the end there.
So in this year, I am splitting the ticket sales up between Axis and Allies.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Just because it got really tough with, like, hey, all of a sudden we've got 18 Axis players and 6 Allied players.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Germans were
So-
hot last year.
They
Yes,
still
they
are.
were.
I think still
Once
are.
we get the first 20, so we have 10 and 10, then I'll tell Renegade to go ahead and open up the next batch of tickets. We'll
Sure.
probably do them, 5 aside at a time.
Sure. Try and balance it out a little bit.
Yep, and I've got no qualms if it comes down to it. Somebody who's got, if we've got too many Axis players, I'll just take somebody like, okay, well, you're still Axis, but tell you what, you're a defector, so take your Axis army and you're playing for the Allies. Or
We've done that
whatever it may
before.
be.
Oh, yeah.
We did, and a lot of people are flexible about doing that, which is great. So
Nobody's super hard pressed that they're like, no, I must be with my friend on this side.
Yeah.
Like, they
Right.
usually are pretty.
yeah,
This is a fun event.
Right. It's intended as fun. It's not intended to be hard nosed. So, okay. So let's see where we start. Let's start with the army composition then, right? So
1250 again
Yep.
with a 15 order dice cap.
well,
Order dice the limit. Sorry.
order dice in the bag.
In the bag.
Right? Just-
Yes.
You can have more than 15 units. You just
And I
only
did
get 15
update
in
the
the
page
bag.
number for Appendix 2. It is really on page 308.
Okay. Nice.
So if you happen to read your book and go back that far.
Okay.
So, and I did also, kind of hit the highlights on this as well, too.
Sure.
Intelligence officers are 0-1 for all nations. Intelligence officers are highly encouraged. The entry in this player pack supersedes any entry found in the armies of books.
Interesting.
Okay.
So there are currently armies of which are tagging you for 50 points to do a menial function. And as we know at SNAFU, our intelligence officers are used for entirely different purposes.
Correct.
Sure.
So, like, if someone's going to give you an airstrike, an artillery strike, you want to have it coming from your intelligence officer because it's going to give you a better bonus to doing that. So, if you don't have one, well, you kind of pissed away your side's advantage.
Sure.
So,
should take one.
More importantly, you're giving a good discount, right?
yeah, I think I'm at 30 points
Yep.
for regular.
Right.
Like it was in V2.
Yeah, it's really not bad at all. So 30 points, 39 veteran. That's a pretty good price.
Yeah.
So as a quick aside to the earlier discussion on the apps, on the Warlord app, there's a really neat function where you can put. Is that how you want people to do it, Pat? I should ask before
Promoting it.
promoting it.
So
There's-
how we've done it in the past is they've left an obvious number of points short for it, and just they say in the email like, "Hey, I left such and such short for this,"
Sure.
but I know what you're about to say, and I think that's also a really good way of doing it. So go ahead.
Yeah, so Jamie and the Warlord developer, they've got a custom points option for every unit. So you can just put it in, you can buy the intelligence officer, you can change the points to 30 points, and then for TO purposes, it's really nice because it puts a big, like, warning label that, hey, these points have been changed. So it makes it easier
Yeah. So
to double check.
So when you have your platoon commander and you can, add extra points to it, and you can I think it's just manually adjust points. I don't have it in front of me, so I don't remember exactly, but
Sure.
yeah, it's like that, and it pops out super huge, like tough to miss it. So
Yeah.
Nice.
that would be a very good way to do it.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
To get in there, to get to do fun stuff, to bring your intelligence officer. I think for 30 points, I might take them anyway. That would be awesome if they were that cheap. In general.
Should be.
Yeah. They're good, but they're not that good.
They're not 50 points good.
Yeah, they're really not. This is for a one-time use, it's not that good.
30 points, you have enough left over for a Panzerfaust.
Exactly.
There you go.
Totally. That's what I'm going to use those extra points for.
So we've
It's
got
Air Observer, actually.
2.5 hour rounds. Put an asterisk on there because we build in a half hour for quote unquote planning,
Sure.
which usually takes about 10 minutes.
If that
So-
even, yeah.
Especially towards the end of it.
Yeah, people have kind of scouted. They've we've had enough people that have been doing it long enough that they kind of know the drill at this point, and they figure out once you get past the objective tables, everyone's just kind of like, I really just want to play on this table, or I want to play against this person, and that works out pretty well. I like it.
Or the one guy says, I just don't want to have to play John Stentz again.
Right? Yeah, right. That sometimes
And then
happens.
ends
too,
up
where
playing John Stentz
Yeah,
again.
like, oh shit, I'm at John Stent's table. I better switch with someone real quick. Hold on. Then go move their magnet around. That's great.
Right?
Yeah. No, I swear I put mine here first. All right. It's so 2.5 hour rounds. You said this is reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, for, 15 ordered dice aside, that's pretty good pace.
Yep.
And
Just
then
fast.
all the prizes are, there's just the one that we get to pick.
The
and that's the
SNAFU.
SNAFU.
Yeah.
And you have to follow a WW2 theme for us to be able to select you for it.
Well,
But
we've done adjacent things someone's helped another guy out for some driven back to his house to get a frickin' model for someone, or painting his army the night before.
Stepped up and overtook an event we were supposed to be running because we were
Right.
busy pissing around trying to figure out how to record live.
Right. Yeah. Right. It's the person that embraces the idea of the tournament weekend and having a good time with it
And helping us move it all
yeah,
forward for our players.
Right. Yes. Exactly. So
So that's our thank you award that we give.
right. We appreciate your award
Yep.
for sure.
And so people still, this is like the least voted one, which is the veteran access player, veteran allied player.
Yeah.
So really this is like you're deciding on your team who really helped guide your team to do whether they made decisions or had the best games or played John Stentz when no one else wanted to.
Right.
Things like that.
Or was able to pull off got all the airstrikes or whatever.
Right. Yeah. It's supposed you guys supposed to you basically pick your all-star or whatever.
Right. And sometimes it happens and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's a very clear, oh, this guy, right the year Paul G won it, he was ringleading everything. He was, helping get matchups the way they wanted it and trying to get what worked, what didn't work, all that kind of stuff. And then like there's been years where it's just like, okay, go, and everybody just runs to a table. So I don't know.
I think a couple years ago, somebody had 2 votes, and that was the winner for the side.
Yikes! Yeah,
and I had like 5 votes came in. It's like, okay, 2 is more than anyone else got, so I guess that works.
I really like the idea of this award, but if it's not working, then maybe we need to discuss how that works.
Maybe we need to workshop this and come up with a little
reevaluate.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And maybe it comes down to it's what we voted on, right? Like maybe it is just we vote for this too, but I don't want to have to be responsible for like 3 awards every.
I don't want
tournament.
it to have to be because they won all their games, they get this.
Yeah. That's all.
Winning,
right.
When you're talking about a narrative event and a team narrative event, winning is not the right way to say who's best, right? Am I saying that's the right way?
It's really not. Like the worst. I saw this happen in an Infinity event a couple years ago, and it was one that Raj was running. So amazing narrative event. Like I think he painted up 100 custom miniatures for this. And
oh wow!
The guy who won the equivalent of best general had curb stomped out of 5 games like 3 people it was their first tournament, and I think one guy who was his first games ever, and then like he was really excited about that. Like that was something that he broadcast, that like look how good I am, and it's like missed the entire point of
what he's there for,
what it was there for.
Yeah. He's the guy stealing the hat from the kid at the tennis tournament.
Yeah, that guy.
Just as a current pop culture reference, that's okay. Don't sue me. Good luck.
Okay, well, yes, we don't want. Yeah, we're not tying it to wins. We're not tying it to performance. We're tying it to how the players felt things did.
Sometimes somebody takes it on the chin, and that's the way that you've helped your team by facing off against John, or there are other players that are equally
Stensian.
Have some Stensian, yeah. That's maybe that's a term we're gonna have to bring up here. Right,
I like it.
Yeah, or they're helping organize, or they're doing they're doing whatever they can for their team.
I'll take on that 5 heavy tank list and just try and fight for a draw so that you guys can get this table or 1 or something.
Right. Yeah. Or it can even come down to clutch moments or whatever. But yeah, I think Dale and I have struggled with this one too, because I think between rounds we need to be better at like these are the things that happened in the last round. Not just like you guys won by 10 points or you guys got all these secondary objectives, but like
so and so did this.
Right.
Yeah, I think
these
that would be really cool.
Things. Yeah, like having even just like a news broadcast or whatever of like the things that happened in their last round.
Hey Pat, you did that at Sledgehammer, right? Did you have a thing where like, hey, write down cool stories that happened?
Yeah, 3 people turned 1 in.
Yeah, it's hard to get people to do
me?
stuff like that.
You were one of the 3, yeah.
Well, if you want,
to
win best general, turn in a story like.
I'm going to quote somebody who one time, when I was at Bug Eater and I had done a write-up of my Hungarian army that was historical, and I like handed it to my opponent, and they're like, "Yeah, I came here to play bolt action, not read." Like,
I made
all
my opponents. I made all my opponents
Yikes.
read my
and your
army
TO.
story.
Right, and you like gave him shots. Like
I've done that. I like bringing like a little something. Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's never anything that's gonna swing the vote in my favor. And sometimes if it's shots of Malort, it will actively encourage people not to vote for me. But
sure,
just
really
a little
brought that
something.
most disgusting thing in the world that people are like, "Why would you give that to anybody?"
That was the Malort.
The Polish. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Tonight's the night you fight your dad is one of their actual slogans.
Tonight's
so an
the night
organized
you fight
limit.
your dad. Okay. Oh shit. All right. That sounds like a place I would not want to go to, I think. But okay. All right. Where were we in the packet? We're gonna have to come up.
Limit.
Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna have to come up with something. Maybe we change that a little bit because I don't want it to be so depressing that like 3 people do this and that's how we get a.
I think
fucking
if
prize,
the coaches, if the coach or the whatever intelligence. Rick, whatever the title of the role you guys play,
the commanders or whatever.
Liaisons.
There
you go. I think it'd be really cool if you had just, Paul took out. He had the lucky shot that exploded the thing, or so and so chased off a unit turn one. Like those little stories are fun. So I think highlighting those between turns is a great way to get people more involved in selecting, Top Fox, or was it I'm Like Ike?
Yep. I think if we can do that, like, we just have to figure out how we can do that, right? Because, Pat's managing shit, Jeff's managing stuff, like, Dale and I think last time I was fucking playing, I played all the friggin' games last time, so I was part as the veteran liaison, or the access liaison. How would that work?
I think that puts you in running for Top Fox.
Damn straight. No, I don't. No, I wasn't trying. I wasn't there to win any awards. I don't think I won any games. No, I won one, and I felt bad because I was
because he hadn't won any games either.
Yeah, the other guy hadn't won any games, and I Neville werfed him to frickin' oblivion on accident. It was like he put all his units together, and I was like, oh shit, and I rolled a bunch of sixes. I felt really bad.
I noticed there's not a comp score for me to get a 1.
There is no comp score in this.
This one does not have a comp score.
The comp score is...
That was a very sensitive thing for a lot of people.
It was.
Wasn't it?
It was. It did trigger some.
But it was 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Probably pretty close.
Fine, I'll go 95.
There were a couple lists where I was like, this could have gone a different way, right? Or I could have been like, I don't agree with that number. I think Jeff's list was one of them, actually.
Was my list broken? I don't think so. Did I take 4 of a couple things? Absolutely.
Yeah, which is
1. Fair
part
enough.
of it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hey, you didn't get 0.
No, you get 0.
I didn't get 0. I was happy for that point.
Yeah, comp scores in general can be triggering for some people, so it's a thing. Anyway, all right. So order dice limit is 15.
Yep. So these rules only apply as long as you have more than 15 units in play.
That makes sense.
Please understand that, because I've seen people who are down to 8 units and they're still putting the max dice in the bag, and I'm like,
why?
What?
Yeah,
oh wow!
Where did you ever think that's right?
I've probably done this wrong. Probably the first time I saw it, I probably did it wrong, but I never put
more
too
dice
many
back
dice in the bag.
Yeah,
right.
If you have 12 units, you can only have 12 dice in the bag.
But if you have 17 units and one of them dies, you don't have to take a dice out of the bag.
So, reserving and outflank units are in play. When a unit that has not been ordered yet is destroyed that turn, don't take an order dice out.
Yep, okay, right. That's the question I just asked,
Yep, if the unit is shot at, wants to go down, but you run out of dice, it can still do a quasi-down, but it won't be able to retain the down at the end of it.
Right, right. Makes sense. Yep.
Recce vehicles can't make a recce if you have no dice in the bag.
Yep.
Also makes sense.
If unit's being charged and wishes to fire, but there's no dice left, it can't fire. So...
Sure. So the only thing you can really do is go down.
Yeah, you can get quasi down
with infantry, essentially.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I think.
And these again are in appendix 2.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make this up. Alessio did.
Right.
Yep.
So take that with its own grain of salt.
Right.
Yep.
So and then the rest should be the same from the Recon Rumble pack.
Sure. Everything is very similar, yep. Intelligence officers are the only difference.
Yep, the intelligence officer, 30 points at regular. So you can either add them to the platoon or company commander, or they can be put into an intelligence and reconnaissance platoon, which is a non-engineer rifle platoon, non-engineer infantry platoon.
Yep.
Sure. And there's the, so in that, the intelligence officer, is that your, commander for the unit? Or for the platoon?
No.
You still have to have an officer, and you have to have an officer in addition to the intelligence officer.
If you're talking about the INR platoon?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was asking about, sorry.
So the INR platoon, the intelligence officer acts as the NCO.
Officer, yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he can always get snipered if somebody's bringing snipers and he's not in the vehicle. Nope.
Yeah, why would
it's
anyone
a
bring
fluffy...
that?
it's a fluffy, fun time.
Well,
event,
yeah.
For
right?
this, it may not be the worst choice if you want to try and kill an intelligence officer.
If you want your opponent's intelligence officer dead and not to be able to drop artillery on your head, then sniper's not the worst thing to take.
That's true.
Right. Kind of has a value in some cases, maybe.
We've all got one painted.
Yeah, at least one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've plenty of commander models for that for sure. Yeah, okay, so it's everything else is basically the same though, right? It gets to be able to make you go first once.
Yeah, if you have a chance.
Right, you have an opportunity, yes, and veteran
Veteran
improves
has a
that
better
opportunity. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Gives you a better spot. The recon troops get you a better spotter, like finds hidden better. But who uses hidden? Yeah, who uses hidden?
Exactly.
And then you have a rules clarification about transports and being assaulted with shit inside the transport, which makes sense.
Which makes sense.
It's in the book, but it's really easy to gloss over.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can't use your transport as difficult terrain that lets you strike first.
If it's not already in difficult terrain.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but just because you have to go around the half track that you were assaulting, like that's not.
Yeah, the distinction is that the troops go between the assaulting unit and the transport they're in. I mean,
Right.
i.e., they're defending it.
Defending it.
It's
Right.
like you don't defend the transport by running around the backside of it from the
I've seen it.
attacking unit
I've
and
seen
go,
people
okay,
try and do that, but no.
I
There was
know.
was that definitely a V2 thing? Like you
Yeah.
definitely do that in V2, where we realized it doesn't say that you have to move them out directly at the unit that's trying to charge them. It's like you
Right.
can move them into a more advantageous spot, or you want that unit to get moved further in.
Or they wanted to move them in so they got cover.
Right, yeah, lots of different reasons, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like, so they had the defended, now it's simultaneous. Or now
Right.
in this case, it's defended, I'll go first.
Yep.
Like,
Right,
Jesus,
right.
guys.
Yeah. That didn't make a lot of sense before. But.
No.
Well, all right.
Cool.
Well, that's so those are those available now on the website, Pat?
Tor has confirmed that they are available on the website.
Okay.
They are.
I'll be sending Jamie an updated PDF for the.
For the Recon
PDF
Rumble, because
version
it's
for
a
Recon
doc.
Rumble.
Yeah, it's a Word doc
Yep,
right
yep.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in maybe a month he'll have it switched out.
Yeah, at some point maybe I'll make it a little prettier, but I'm overwhelmed at work, so that's not likely to happen anytime soon.
So key thing. I learned this the hard way with Sledgehammer. Make sure you download or save that document somewhere, like before the day of the event. Because is it before the day of the event or before registration closes?
When they stop making tickets available for sale, I think they block that download. So when the tickets are no longer available, not sold out, but no longer available, I think is when that gets blocked.
So just when you sign up, when you get that email, just grab the thing, save it in Google Docs, save it wherever you save stuff. Easy peasy.
Yep.
I'll try to make a more concerted effort of sending it out to the players in the first contact that I have, which should be the middle of next month when I start talking about when scenarios are going to be formed and when they can start to expect to see them coming.
Hey, did we talk about theme?
We've mentioned it subtly.
Barely. Yeah, we've talked about it some, but we announced it at one point or another, I think. But it was
when
not,
we
have
announced
it a
it
couple
then.
of times.
Right. So yeah. So for those that are unaware, we're doing Hollywood 2,
Hollywood
Electric Boogaloo.
2.
Well, what is it actually going to be called?
The sequel?
Electric
The search-
Boogaloo.
yeah.
The search for more money.
It's traditional.
Hollywood Part
Yeah.
2.
Part 2 also works.
Yeah, something like that. We
Hollywood
haven't come
Part
up with the
2
official
in
name
search of
yet.
Hollywood Part 1. Or in search of Hollywood Part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Like we're a Mel Brooks film all of a sudden.
There we go.
Right, yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Yep.
Because then we can get. We should go with SNAFU the bed sheets. I think that would be a great seller. Christmas is
I
coming.
want the SNAFU the flamethrower.
I'm not signing up for that one. That was like
If Snafu the flamethrower is on the prize table, like Toys for Tots is going to get so much stuff.
shit. Can it just be a super soaker? filled with gasoline, because that's a good choice for anyone.
And a Bic lighter.
Yeah, right. We'll come up with a way
lighter
to light
sold
it.
separately due to legal.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, it's
It's an entirely
frozen in
separate
ice.
item on the price table.
And it would have to be a Zippo too to be technical and be
Right, yeah,
historically
fair,
accurate.
yeah, fair.
It's got to be historically accurate. That's right.
It's got to be. It had to be a Zippo with a pinup gal on it.
Right. that their dressing changes when you turn it upside down. Is that one like the pens?
No, Lord.
No,
okay.
no. Pinup girls. They did that in all the planes.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know.
All right.
All right. Hopefully, the tickets are, like I said, tickets are on sale. So you should buy your tickets.
Yes,
So you can pick your side. Right.
Yeah, the sooner you buy your ticket, the more availability you'll have for your side.
Right.
So,
Not that we won't switch some of you if we have to, but hopefully we don't have to do that. There have been years where we haven't had to do that.
It's true.
no, there hasn't.
No, there hasn't. Oh, we've had people like switch sides and actually switch their armies.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, fair. I guess that's true. Well, fine. So be it. Maybe this is a grand experiment to see if it works out, but hopefully...
That's the hope.
I do worry if there's someone that's like, I only have an allied army, what should I do?
Then you should definitely sign up really soon.
Right,
Yep.
right. But if they don't, if they listen to this and it's too late, they should definitely just reach out and maybe we will figure something out.
I bet you one of us has an army for either side that's available to be used.
Right.
If
It's
that's,
totally true.
If the
Yeah.
push comes to shove.
We can figure out something. So don't just say, oh, I can't go. Reach out. We'll talk to you. We'll figure something out. Because
Talk to. I mean, get on the Twin Cities Facebook group for Bolt Action.
Yeah.
Get on our Get on the Twin Cities Tabletop Discord. Get
Yep.
on our Discord. Talk to people who've gone before, and they will. I guarantee you'll never find one of them that say that was a total waste of my time.
Yeah. This is still at the old venue, right? So it's in Plymouth.
Yeah, it's still in Plymouth.
we're still in
Yep,
Plymouth.
correct.
Yeah, so absolutely, like I live.
This
like
is the third
10
one more
minutes.
time at Plymouth.
The third one more time where the bars never open. I live 10 minutes
Yep.
away. Like honestly, if that's the difference between going or not going, I will run home and get somebody an army. If that's
Right.
If that's
There's plenty of
that.
stuff to give it. Right. We can make it work. I just want to make sure that when people see like, oh shit, Allied sold out.
Oh, right.
I-
To be
there's
clear, I'm
either-
only running home to get the army just so I can like try and get in running for the SNAFU awards. I'm not doing that.
That's not true. You're way friendlier than that. But yeah, so I just want to make sure that people know, like, that there may be more tickets opening up for the side you're on, and that like people should still sign up.
Right now, I think there's 6 of each that have been sold off.
Nice. That's I like it even.
Yep.
That's a
Right?
good sign. We're getting the Soviet book. Hopefully, we'll even it out. That should have some new hot shit in it. I'm assuming. Hopefully, it'll be nice.
Wacky
that
tank
one-
battles or wacky tank battles still happening one night?
Hopefully, I don't know what our plan is for recording this year, but yes, we do the giant tank war. I don't even remember what the hell we even call it at this point. Shit,
Tank Assault.
Tank assault. We do that on Saturday night typically, so it's a good time. I didn't even have to run it this last year; it ran itself, which is always a good sign of an event working out.
It doesn't need an organizer.
It
just needs someone.
doesn't
And I
need
had
organizer.
I had 11th hour print those cards because I couldn't find the damn things.
Did you find them eventually?
I did. I have no idea where I put them.
Oh my god!
Find him now.
Wait. So yes, you found them, and now you don't know where they ended up. Is what you just said to me?
Yes,
Okay, all right. Just making sure you have seen them, physically seen them.
I have
I feel
physically seen
seen.
them since.
Yeah, right.
This
is my life,
I did
too.
absolutely see them at some point after the event, and I put them somewhere.
Okay.
I'm in
yeah.
this picture and I'm not comfortable with it.
That's exactly
Well,
right.
I'll have you know, Pat. I have lost a door handle to one of my screens. The kids just left it somewhere, and I don't know where it is. I thought I was going to mow over it. I didn't find it mowing over, and it doesn't exist anymore. So I have one of those teleporting portals in my house too. So don't feel bad.
When I eventually found it, I'm like, oh, that's a perfect spot to have put that. I should have absolutely seen it when I grabbed all my other stuff, except for it got under another piece of paper.
Oh, I hate that shit when that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that before.
You know, when you set something, you're like, oh, this is the perfect spot for it to be. I'll absolutely look for it there. You might as well have thrown it in the trash at that point.
Can you just put it in your car now? Just take it in the trunk and by the spare tire. Oh no, you put it in the spare tire compartment, you'll never find it again either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, never mind. Just keep looking for it. We'll find it eventually.
I think I'd actually find it, put it back in my TO box.
There you go. Yeah, that's right. I mean, I don't even know if any of those cards even work anymore. We'll have to probably reevaluate whether I have to make up some new cards this year. I feel like there was something last year they're like, this doesn't work anymore, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, well, you'd have to ask Jeff.
Right, yeah, not our Jeff.
Right,
Yeah.
The other Jeff.
Yeah, but they, some of them are going to be kind of OP at this point, because I think one was just +1 to hit all the time, which is pretty dang good in the new
you
edition.
still have the master file for all those cards, right?
Fuck no. That shit got stolen. I got my laptop stolen with all that shit on it, unfortunately. I might have an updated version of it, though. I don't remember. Oh, no. I remade these. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, sorry. The original files.
Talk about me going full circle.
Wow, yeah, roller coaster ride there. The original files were removed. They deleted. That laptop's gone. But I did remake them a couple years ago. Yes, I do have those files still. Sorry. So both technically accurate. Anyway. Okay,
this is clearly the end of the episode.
Yeah, clearly I'm just rambling at this point, so we can stop anytime now. Anytime you want to just shut us down, pal, that'd be great. Anyway, you should buy tickets. What was the site again?
Really fun.
Renegade Wargaming. No, RenegadeWargaming.com.
Let me go look again.
RenegadeWargaming.com.
Yeah, RenegadeWargaming.com. All right. Sign up. Get your shit. Get on our Discord if you have any questions. That's all the things we can tell you about. You can message us on Facebook is a horrible choice. Don't do that.
The even worse choice is SNAFU Podcast 2017 at gmail.com.
Yeah, because
until list submissions are required, I very seldomly open that one.
Yeah. Well, do you use your personal email for price support? Probably it makes sense, but
it's entirely yes.
Yeah, because you just keep that shit in your Gmail account. All right,
because that's not crowded.
Yeah, don't. Mine is.
Jesus.
Don't. So yeah, sign up. That's all I got.
Cool.
That's it.
Pre-order the Soviet book too, maybe if you like it.
Yep.
The model's friggin' sweet. I'm gonna go buy it right now. Perfect. All right, get us out of here, Pat. Just fucking stop me from talking.
This is SNAFU. Over and out.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Good night. Good night.
It's a lovely day. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's clear blue skies. It's a lovely day. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's clear blue skies. If today your heart is weary, if